Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Yeehaw Lads podcast, episode number 59. We've got some sort of show for you this week. I don't know what it's going to be like, but we're going to figure it out on the way as we go through it. But as usual, we'll kick it off. We got a couple of memes to dive through to get this show going, get the blood flowing, and get everything exciting. Then we got 4 here today. Let's just go through them real quick, like, you know what I'm saying? First one's from Marcus. It's going to be copyright music.
Yep,
and get the
I already
channel
turned it down.
Get the channel taken down.
So this was an interesting TikTok.
So this isn't a meme.
Shut the fuck up.
I'm
No, it's a meme.
It's glass
Is it?
blowing.
So
Okay.
she's glass blowing a neon sign.
Okay.
And, you know, she's laying it down and
Mhm.
you know checking the thing. And you're like, huh?
Oh, it's
I wonder what the fuck
interesting
that
shit.
is.
It's when you turn
Yeah.
it.
Oh, no.
I showed the
Art.
story and I was like, I immediately want one.
Modern art.
So you can leave a mirror on the floor to enjoy it?
Yeah.
What the
Or no, I'll just put it right above where I sit downstairs, so I can just
You just look up at it.
funny
You
word.
could just like have the sign. You don't need to have a funny sign.
I
You
don't
need
know. I thought it was
to Spend
neat.
like $400 on neon to get a little slur.
Oh
in
yeah,
your
the amount of
house.
time in that versus a regular sign that just says cunt. Like, oh my god.
You could just
dude.
3D print one in white and put an LED strip in
This
it.
is very true.
Just have it sync up with your roof lights.
Oh man, y'all are just
killing
killing
the
my
vibe.
dreams.
Yep.
Don't we'll quit having dreams. We'd quit killing them. I mean, what do you want
Hey,
from me?
where the
dreams,
fuck is the
these dreams.
camera out on your front door?
Wouldn't you
It's
like to know?
gone.
Fed?
Why?
Okay, I looked around. I'm like, where the fuck is? Because when I was delivering that lattice to you,
Uh-huh.
I'm
Rolled up.
like, I was just gonna yell. Like I was, if you weren't gonna answer the door because I figured it might be in the basement or something, I was just gonna be like, all right, there's your shits in the driveway. Bye. And I might have mooned. I was
And then you
thinking about mooning you.
drops pants.
But you
leaves
actually
a
answered
turd.
the door,
Drops
yeah.
trowel.
Leaves a turd.
But I was
Here's
looking
your
around. I'm
shit.
like, where the fuck the camera go? I'm like,
Now
whatever.
the camera's out back. It's now the chicken cam,
Oh,
the outdoor
gotcha.
chicken cam.
Alleged.
Gotcha,
Oh, they have
gotcha.
an
I want-
outdoor indoor cam now?
Yes.
Wow. Could you put like a 360 cam in the window and get both
Yeah.
sides
Damn near.
Good. I don't know how you'd be able to view that. I don't know. I needed.
with VR?
So the front camera was a Fiat, however the fuck you pronounce that brand,
Yeah.
and I did not like it. It runs like dog shit.
To be fair, you wanted a camera, and then you went and got a camera like the same
Yeah,
day. That's the
yeah.
only reason you got that
was
one.
that was when neighbor Eric was causing some shit.
Allegedly.
No, he
Yeah,
was whacked
it was-
up on
It
something.
was not good, but
So yeah, I don't
Gotcha,
know.
gotcha.
that was like you needed a camera, so you got a camera.
Yeah,
Pretty
I
quickly.
needed something to at least watch the front door.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Yeah, I was just curious. Anywho,
Anywho,
more memes.
we got another one over here.
So this is me in my shit box, and it says, "My pistons. Maybe you should slow down a bit." There's a cop right there, and then it's Gilbert Gottfried.
Is the sound also up?
Yes.
Okay, you
Yes.
turn it back up. Okay.
And then it's Gilbert Gottfried with the
with a
caption over him that says "The Shitbox Gods."
Send those fuckers into the stratosphere!
Yes, thank you, Gilbert Gottfried.
Send those fuckers into the stratosphere.
Except it'd be pirate ship style.
Yeah, yours are
It's a
outboard
Subaru.
cannons, not up and down. If it sends one up, I will be way more impressed.
Yeah,
It throws.
we could make it happen.
It snaps the crank in half, pulls the rod up through the center of the valley, and just launches it.
Yep.
How confused would you be?
I'd
Just,
be like, well,
you're like, it's
that's something
junk.
different.
It may be junk, but how the fuck did you do this?
They just fucked up so bad at the Subaru plant.
That it just misfired through the top of the engine.
Christ.
Launched it back out the intake track.
Hell
I think,
yeah.
Andy, you found this one right as we were getting ready
Yeah,
to go.
I giggled.
Okay. What's a bear?
It's a little
Hey.
big bear.
I think I've seen this.
Where you going?
He tries to get up over a fence and just knocks a giant hole in it. He's like, "Oh, I've made a door. Cool."
This
And he just-
completely
he
fails.
just wanders out.
yeah, Mr. Kool-Aided himself through the fence.
You just like, what the fuck are you doing to
like,
my
okay, cool.
fence?
What the fuck?
Could have just
Richard?
taken whatever it was the bear was stealing. No, he got to fuck up like a $500 of fucking fencing.
Who do you
Way to
call for that? You're like, hey, animal control, he broke my fence. Like,
Fix it.
go. Yeah.
call the insurance. Like,
fuck.
what happened to your fence? A bear.
Bear broke
What do you
through it.
mean? Yeah, you're not gonna believe me
He
if I didn't have it on video.
Kool-Aid manned his
He
way
had-
through my fucking fence.
He's got a video to prove it.
I suppose. Just his friend in a bear costume.
I would love
he's
to
like, I
see the
missed-
insurance company trying to debate whether it was a live bear
They'd
or
be
whether
like,
it was his friend.
We're not covered because we can't tell it's a bear. You're like, oh, really? You can't tell if that's a bear? It just smashes through the fence. We got one more, and this one's...
Oh, geez.
I found this one pretty funny.
This one's Mr. Joe.
This is Mr. Joe Biden.
After the debate, we ran a poll. and every single person we polled thinks that you're a retard. We polled African Americans. They all say you're a retard. Hispanic Americans also think that you're retarded. They call you El Retardo. We even polled actual retarded people. Even they say you sound absolutely retarded. You see where this is going, Mr. President?
Well, I just had a bad night.
Even the Mexicans, they call you El Retardo. I mean,
Oh my God! Wasn't that debate just awful?
we don't have enough time to go through how
I mean,
awful it
I
was.
rarely get political, but I heard it was bad.
It was bad. I listened to the whole thing. It was not good. Not good on anybody's side. It was a fucking wacky thing.
Fuck politics.
Yeah. Nothing like bringing the mood down, like talking about politics. Am I right?
You're.
Marcus is like, I don't vote. Andy's like, I don't pay attention. I'm just like, I pay attention and I don't
haven't
want
paid
to.
taxes in years.
Taxes? I thought that was Texas. Oh, Jesus
Well,
Christ.
speaking of shit that's fucked,
You
currently my big toe.
Now,
looks,
here we go again.
It looks like it's a Halloween prop. I'll be honest.
Mr. Wah
So-
Wah, I hurt my toe.
Yeah, you stub your little toe.
I'm kidding. You fucked that thing up bad.
Yeah. I was trying to rush around, and that one,
the two or the
lower
one?
left or lower right, is the day it
This
happened.
is your first one?
Yeah, that was the day it happened. Probably about
How
4
fucking
hours
bent
after
your
it.
fucking other big
Your
toe.
toes
They
are
just
fucked to
they
start
are. I
with.
don't know. Yeah.
What the fuck?
I'm sorry, y'all have to see my toes, but look
mean,
at
they
the
don't
injury
have to.
now.
They
I've
can
seen
look
your
away.
ass, and now I gotta stare at them fucking dogs.
These dogs be wild.
You're right. I'm taking it off the screen. I'm sorry for whoever's at home.
But yeah, you get or
Like,
I was
damn.
rushing around on
You were rushing?
Tuesday, and Nick
Tuesday?
was
It
supposed to
doesn't
come
matter.
over and help me
Tuesday.
take the hood off my grandpa's truck so I could start working on it.
Oh, so this is
Tuesday.
Nick's fault.
Well,
Yes.
no, I was
It
trying to
has
beat
to
the
be.
rain because there was rain coming. And so I'm like, oh, like I'll load up all the shit I want to take out to the new property, and I was running over to Marcus's house to drop off that lattice like I was
So
talking
it's
about.
your fault.
Loading up the 4-wheeler because I'm gonna leave the 4-wheeler out at the Hennepin property. One of the ramps, the heavy ass ramp that Brad built.
Yeah, he built them for our little black trailer, and they were way too fucking
They're
heavy for
equipment
that.
ramps. I'll be honest. They weigh probably 60+ pounds a piece.
Everything on them is at least quarter-inch plate.
It's
They're
fucking ridiculous.
Fucking heavy.
And dropped it directly on my fucking toe.
Yeah, you should have not
a-
done
In
that.
wearing Hey
moment.
Dudes.
Yeah, instead of
Yeah.
wearing your boots that you wear every other day you're working.
Yeah, no, I'm like, I'm just running this shit out to Hennepin. I gotta be fast. Nick's like, I had just enough time to make it to
I am
Marcus's house,
speed.
Hennepin, and back. It was like an hour even. I'm like, I got time.
You had
We're good.
exactly enough time.
Yeah. And then
Teaches you to rush around.
yeah. Well, I was also trying to get get the 4-wheeler loaded, and then get in the car because even after my injury, I still got in the car and it started downpouring on the way out there. I'm like, this worked perfect. But yeah, it fucking sucked.
Yeah, it doesn't look much better. Which is it from today?
This
or
is
this?
when was that? That was yesterday.
Looks like somebody drew on your foot with a
Yeah, that was
Sharpie.
last night at about 8:30.
It looks kind of like Fidel Castro.
It's pretty
Honestly, it kind of
Hold up,
does.
let me get a side by side. It's actually,
damn it.
if
It
it's the picture I'm
does.
thinking of, it actually looks kind of good.
It's the portrait one of him.
Hold on.
The FBI is gonna want to know why you were googling Fidel
swear to
Castro.
God.
Hold on. Hold
I know exactly what picture you're talking
on.
about.
Like about.
It's kind of like that.
kind of
It
that.
looks like he's wearing a hat.
Hold on. Let me half screen this.
Aw, son of a
half
bitch.
screen
It
this.
it looks like fucking
Fucking
Fidel.
Guardian,
Oh, the
you're
Guardian.
killing me. Let me. Oh, it's killing me here.
One of these pictures.
Keep
will
going.
be
Why
keep
good.
going.
Just let me open full screen. Not. I love browsing the internet because I'm bad at it some days. But image and new tab. Okay. Why is it not going full screen? Why is it going half screen? There we go. Half screen. Half screen.
Yep.
Ta-da!
Fidel Castro.
Your toe looks like Fidel Castro.
Son of a bitch.
It's way closer.
It's Fidel
than it should-
Castro. It was right
Shut
there.
the fuck
How
up.
did you not get that?
Ladies
Oh
and
my
gentlemen,
God.
We're done here.
I got him.
50
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
59 episodes, and now's when we cancel this shit. It's so
Oh,
over.
fuck.
It's
Holy
toe
shit.
over.
Hold on, wait. Go back to the first picture he took. See if it's even like more defined. No, not that
Oh,
one.
yeah,
other
the
one.
first
Oh,
one.
the
I don't
earlier
know.
one?
Yeah,
I don't
Yeah,
think so.
that one was more red.
It's
not,
about
yeah.
It's about the same. You can see some
face
marks.
is a
but
little bit more.
God damn it, that's funny.
Why does
Son
your
of a
toe look like
bitch.
Fidel Castro? God, I hate it.
It's like
here.
when people find the Jesus in a Dorito chip.
Hey, those are real, and it's a sign from God. All right, don't
So
you
what
dare.
does that mean when we see Fidel Castro on Andy's foot?
Fidel Castro. We've been over
Yes,
this.
Mr. Toe.
Christ.
Jesus Christ. This is why we can't have nice things.
Damn it, I was just going to say that.
Speaking of having things, apparently I'm going to have a new thing here pretty soon.
Oh.
Because if you remember the episode from last week, we talked about the giveaway. I won the
yes.
giveaway.
Yeah.
You're just like building hype even though you knew what it was.
I thought we were talking about something else.
Oh, no. But so last week we debuted my little commercial for the MORR-Flate, which was my entry to the giveaway to win the MORR-Flate.
When did you upload that? Was it the day before, like the 3rd?
It was due on the 4th. I think I put it up the night of the 2nd.
Okay. I
Because I-
remember it was like a day or two before. I'm like, God dang.
It was
Yeah.
due on Thursday the 4th. That was
Yeah.
like the last day, and I'm like, you never know if that means like once it turns the 4th or if it's at the end of the 4th. So I'm like,
Yeah.
I don't have time to do it on the 4th anyway, so I'll do it for the 3rd.
Gotcha.
And then I filmed it on the 2nd. I'm like, well, I'll just edit it real quick.
Yeah.
So I got that knocked out on the 2nd, uploaded, and apparently mine won, and everybody seemed to like it. So
Yeah.
that's,
It was a good time.
was fucking hilarious.
Yeah. They were impressed with your, I think, editing quality of it.
Like-
They were like, it's too professional.
like it looks like it could actually work.
Yeah.
We almost didn't want something this good.
Yeah, like we were talking about a little bit before show too. It's like if MORR-Flate, the actual company, wanted to like actually run that as a
Like an
it
April
could just
Fool's
run your
promo or
commercial
something.
as a bit for like for April April Fools.
It's like I will literally trade them that for their hose kit because I'm going to have to buy one of those now too.
I know.
But still worth it.
Hell yeah.
But I'll be like, I'll get in with the MORR-Flate guys and be like, hey, I'm going to bring this thing to all the rally events to air down people's tires. Like, give me some kickback here. I can get some sales.
When you go
Be
to
a
order it,
sponsor.
have them give you stickers too.
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
I mean, what
You're
are you,
like, brother? I
crazy?
have a rally car. Let's
I have
go.
I have rally car. I need stickers
It's
for
like when you
everything.
order something off Jags or Summit, and it's like, would you like free stickers in your box? It's like, why is this even an option? Just send me some, damn it.
Or
That's
when
the
you-
best part.
Or when you order thousands of dollars of parts and they don't come with stickers.
Oh,
You
dude.
got magnets.
well, yeah, from Rock Auto, but like,
Oh, yeah.
like there's some part companies they don't send you.
Yeah,
I'm
every
like,
now like Barnes, I think out of like the 5 packages I've got, they've only sent stickers with 3. I'm like, bitch, I love your logo and I want stickers.
please give me more
Yeah.
stickers on everything. But yeah, so it turns out I won that. That was announced earlier today. Andy spoiled it, so I didn't get to hear it for myself. But hey, still a win.
Congrats.
Yeah, I figured. I'm like,
I
he didn't
normally-
say anything about it, so surely.
I normally get ahead
And
of
I
it.
like
yeah.
I listened to 3 weeks of episodes today, working on my grandpa's truck. So I'm like, surely he heard it.
Yeah, I was training up the new kid, so I didn't have a ton of time with my headphones in. So I'm like,
Gotcha,
I'll
gotcha.
catch it later. And plus, one of my other shows was interviewing Joe Exotic live from prison. So
Oh
I,
no shit.
I
Okay,
had plenty of content.
Yeah,
going
that's
on.
probably a good
doing?
one. Hell yeah.
I'm
I mean-
sure he's loving prison.
Well, he's not in like real prison.
Well,
He's in
yeah.
a
Yeah,
mental
it's like
clinic.
cushy prison.
Well, he's in a mental or not mental health hospital style clinic because he's got like he had like prostate cancer and stuff, so he's kind of working his way through that. But did he say he's gonna go poop? Fucking all right. Well, he'll be gone for 20 minutes.
Drop a stinker.
He's gonna go speed poop in my toilet and then it won't flush, and then he'll be in. Oh fuck. All right. Anyway, so yeah, I won that little giveaway thing. So
Congrats.
I had to text Derek, one of the hosts of the podcast. He's gonna send my email to the guys from MORR-Flate, and they're gonna hit me up, and we'll see what's what. So
Dope.
yeah, I'll be able to air up or down automatically.
Automatically.
That's actually the phrase they use in their page. It says automatically.
That's pretty dope.
I love that phrase.
It's a well thought out and very useful product.
Well, while we got a minute, let's dive into your products that are very well and useful. Even though you have like 2 pictures,
Oh,
but
yeah.
which 2 do you want? Which one?
They're both the same thing.
Well, okay, fine. What do we got going on here, kid?
I finally, after 2 years, fucking grew garlic.
Now, why would you grow garlic when you could buy it from the store?
Because I like garlic,
but the store sells it.
but I don't know. I needed to fill up space in the front garden beds fucking anyway, so.
No, garlic's fucking sick.
Yeah, it's hanging out in the back shed, drying out.
Looks pretty good.
Yeah,
I don't know what it should look like.
Some of
but-
it's pretty small, but yeah, whatever.
I mean, I've heard that a time or two. But
Yeah, I hear that a lot.
and what's the deal with this?
I finally, so last year I planted green beans. They grew about maybe 6-8 inches tall
I hear
and
that's
then
a ton.
died immediately.
Same,
So they didn't produce shit.
which is weird.
Yeah. Well, so I think I figured it out.
Okay, you got a little theory going on.
This is the 3rd year I've done the garden.
Mm-hmm.
The first year when I planted everything out front
Yeah.
The second year, when I just finished the back garden,
Mm-hmm.
I used the same seeds from year 1 for the
Okay.
green beans.
Sure.
Which, they're green beans. They shouldn't
Seeds are
like,
seeds. It doesn't
go
really
bad.
shouldn't really matter. Maybe, maybe not.
So I bought 2 big-ass packs of
Mm-hmm.
green beans this year and haven't had a problem.
So it must have been something with either those seeds didn't like that soil or something got to them early and killed them, and then the seeds
Yeah.
wouldn't regrow or something.
Which is weird because, like,
That's
so
super weird.
I have the fence towards the house.
Mm-hmm.
I had green beans here last year, and now they're over on the other side.
And now they
So
work perfectly
Yeah,
fine.
so it shouldn't be any big issue.
Like the soil isn't that different. Nothing's
No.
really changed.
No.
It just they died the first time. It must have
Yeah.
something must have got into them or something weird.
I don't know. But yeah, so I have green beans, and I had some banana peppers that
Couple
came
of
up that
banana peppers.
I have nothing to do with yet. Because I have no other peppers, so I can't make my jardiniere. Got
Fuck.
pissed.
You're really having a hell of a time with this
Yeah,
garden.
I know.
It's like it's so close to everything working.
Well, my problem is that I've realized is when planting season comes,
Mm-hmm.
I am always busy as like I do not have the direct time, cash, or whatever. There's something always holding me back, so that I'm always like 2 or 3 weeks behind.
Probably because whenever it's planting season is like the first time it's been nice out in 3 months.
Yeah.
So it's like, oh fuck, I have a bunch of other shit I have to do right now because
Bunch of yard
everything's
work to do. And
everything's been
everything.
covered in snow and cold.
That or I think like this year it just rained every single day I wanted to go outside. It fucking downpoured.
That's
like,
fair,
well,
yeah.
I can't till now because it's just gonna ball itself
Can
up.
just dig the tiller into the ground.
Yeah. So
So there's no point even
but
bothering
yeah,
with that.
so I got green beans coming up finally.
Freaking sweet. How's the rest of the garden? Is it coming along as you would expect or a little slow?
My potatoes I had to replant.
Okay,
which
well, that's
kinda
unfortunate.
peed me up, whatever. Well, so I was late to the game,
As
you
always.
know, because Rural King usually has, the potatoes that you
Okay.
can buy. They get the eyes on them and everything.
Oh, the
They're
little
always
pre-spudded kind
yeah.
of dealio. Yeah.
potato seeds.
Yeah, however
Yeah,
however it
that
works.
is classified.
I don't know
and
shit
so
about potatoes.
Went to go get them, and like the whole wooden cart thing that they have for like all the onion sets and the potatoes gone.
Just already picked through. Or
Yep.
They didn't have any in there.
Like the whole thing was taken down and put back in
Jesus.
storage again. I'm like, well,
Missed your
guess
window.
I'll go fuck myself. So I went up to Hy-Vee and got a bag of red potatoes and some yellow Dutches and cut them all in
quarter them
half
up and throw them down.
and tossed them in there. And none of them. I think I had one out of the 3 bags of potatoes that I planted that came up.
Damn. Can't
So-
have shit out here.
I went to the nursery like 2 weeks ago up in Plano, and they had some there. I'm like, well, fucking buying these.
While I'm here, scoop these up.
Yeah, but some of my red potatoes flowered, which is weird because I've never had them flower before. Corn's doing good,
Mm-hmm.
which, by the way, now this reminds me. So what's the trick with sweet corn and self-pollinating? You cut the tassel off, and then you hand-pollinate?
If you want to self-pollinate, you bag the silk, which you're not too worried about cross-contamination, I'm sure.
No.
You just
I don't
want
give a fuck.
maximum.
Yeah.
Whenever the tassel's getting ready to pop,
Yeah.
take a brown paper bag, put it over it, clip it, let it sit for a day or two, and then whack the fuck out of it inside the bag. Take that off and put it straight over the silt.
Okay.
That'll give it its maximum chance at the most kernels getting pollinated. Fun fact.
Because I think like last year, what kind of bit me in the ass, I thought last year. So the tops came up.
The tassels? Or the
Tassels,
shoots?
thank you. No, the tassels.
Okay, yeah.
The tassels came up, and I was watering every fucking day.
Ooh, yeah, that pollen likes to float, not
Yeah.
necessarily get stuck to stuff.
So when I see the tassels starting to come up, I'm just gonna stop watering for a week,
That'll probably do it right there. But
and I'll be fine.
Yeah,
but
get it-
I just wanted to have that in the back of my head in case, because like for some reason I always get sweet corn that like, oh hey, okay, this stalk has 2 ears on it, and then like 3 weeks later, a third or fourth one will pop up.
your top ear is your dominant ear. That's your
Yeah.
most important one.
Yeah.
The second, anything after that's a bonus. You really
Yeah.
can't account for much
No,
after that. So,
but like
so when you pollinate for a company, you'll put a small bag over the ear before it silts, because the silt is how it absorbs pollen. Then once a tassel pops, you bag it, let that sit, shake it out, and put it right over top of it so it can only get pollen from its own plant. So you're not crossbreeding.
yeah, I don't.
Did
I
that-
have 2 different kinds. They're both sweet corn. I don't give a shit.
You say that now till fucking all of a sudden one of them's way better. Nah, I don't know. I'm sure it won't matter.
They're
You just want
too-
to get pollen onto
Yes,
them.
I just want sweet corn.
Yeah, because in a field there's a bunch of pollen everywhere.
Yeah.
where in your yard where you have the only corn for, I don't know, a mile at least.
Yeah.
Probably.
Oh yeah,
Probably
at
more.
least a mile.
Yeah, it's like
you
if-
got to think that closest is somebody who may or may not have it in town, which it's
Which-
not going to float that far.
not necessarily, no. Well, bees will carry it.
Yeah, that's the next project. Let me convince Tori. Hey, hun,
Hey.
I know we started
To
with
make the sweet corn grow good, we need a fucking hive of bees.
We need more bees.
I know we started with 4 raised beds, and then I built a bigger garden out back, and then the year after that we got chickens. Now let's do bees.
That means you need something new for next year.
You know what else I'm kind of pissed off about? It took me 3 years to grow sunflowers. Yeah,
Yeah, okay.
and I haven't planted right by the chickens.
Okay.
There's fucking squirrels eating them.
Get fucked.
Like they're all like chewed in half now, and like
Damn.
none of the leaves are on them anymore.
Damn, where will the white high school teenagers take pictures at now?
Like, God damn it, I'm sick of this shit.
Can't have shit out here.
So, man, 50-50.
Well, that's fun.
I don't know.
Is that about it for the garden talk?
Yep.
All right,
That-
well, let's move on.
That's it. Blue, did you fucking
I
rip
probably-
ass?
I
Yeah.
think so. She'd be
Or
stinky.
Andy, was that your shit that you just took?
No, it was.
I
definitely
hope not.
blue.
If it's making it this far
Good
down the hall, we got a
Lord.
problem.
Yeah.
All right, let's dive on into the next topic. We got a little bit of a surprise for you guys. I got a motherfucking
you
race
bought
car.
it. Oh,
Holy
okay.
fuck.
So
Neat.
on Monday, we went up to Wisconsin and picked up the new project. It's a 2016 Fiesta ST, black
Who
on
was
black.
we?
Me and Michael.
Ah.
Wow, thanks for the sick invite.
Do you want to ride? Well, put it this way: we left here at like 5:30, got home at 11:45.
Nope, I'm good.
Sick.
That's kind of what I figured.
I mean, I'm unemployed. I could have done it.
Well, yeah, but the guy wasn't ready. Well, he wasn't ready even when we left, but he had to be because
Yeah, it was like right on the border. It's supposed to be a 2-hour drive.
it was about a 2-hour drive. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's like I've been talking back and forth with the guy for like 2 weeks now, whatever, trying to iron out some details.
Yeah, so what's the whole scoop on this thing?
So this car, he was the third owner of this car. It's got like 103,000 miles.
Mm-hmm.
It's got a bunch of mild parts on it, nothing crazy. So
Mm-hmm.
it's got a turbo center section, which is a better wheel, better efficiency,
Mm-hmm.
not like a bunch more power. A bunch,
A mid-tier upgrade.
yes, not quite like it's not a big turbo.
Yeah.
It's just a better.
It's a
insi-
better setup.
It's the same housing with better internals.
Yeah.
So it's a little bit better there. He is the parts catalog guy. He's just like, ooh, this fucking throw money. Like it's got
Right.
intakes and cold pipes, like anything you can bolt on in a couple hours.
Yeah.
He's got
He
every
bought.
one of those things.
Oof.
The problem is, so he has it tuned. Well, the tuner has a couple options, but he had it tuned for E30, which is like 10 gallons of 93 octane and 3 gallons of E85.
It sounds like a lot of fucking work.
It really is. Apparently, it's great because you make a bunch of power and you save a little money because E85 is cheap, but you don't save much, and it's
yeah,
kind
but
of a pain.
is the money you save negligible towards the amount of time you have to
I mean, you're at the pump. You just click.
still?
As long as you fill up at roughly the same point, you can figure it out pretty quick. But
Yeah.
whatever happened at some point, and it melted cylinder 4.
Like
the-
completely.
I mean, not like disintegrated, not like Andy's F-150 where it's gone,
Oh,
but,
okay.
but
It didn't Hiroshima itself. It's just
enough
charred.
enough that cylinder 4 needed a rebuild.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I don't know exactly the specifics, but he took the piston for cylinder 4 out, honed that cylinder, put it back together, and when he went to start the car, it wouldn't start.
Okay.
Because when you do timing on these motors, the timing marks don't really exist. I don't know what exactly that means. When you
like it's more of a suggestion.
kind of, yes. Like you're supposed to just know, which is weird because, well,
How are
they
you supposed to know if they're not properly marked?
so they make a tool
Oh, of course they do.
that locks the crank, the cam, and the flywheel. That way you can't get it out of
Yep.
time. You're supposed to lock everything, then take it
it
apart.
Yeah. He
Well,
didn't do that.
he didn't do
do
that.
that.
Love that.
So he just put it together as best he could, and now it doesn't start.
So, like, it'll
It pops
turn
and- it's like
over.
it pops and bangs like
No.
like 3 of the cylinders are good or no?
It just spins over.
Okay.
It spins over as if it's got no compression.
Okay.
Oh.
It-
So that at
like-
least means.
Oh,
that
okay, yeah. So that means the intakes or
The-
valves are still open.
The cams
when
are
it's supposed to be on
slightly
compression.
degreed wrong compared to the
Yes.
crank.
Okay. Okay.
Because you would think like fuel, air, and spark, it would at least pop and
So
stutter.
wait, I
and
thought
bang.
this motor was blown.
It was.
was, but
It
okay,
was.
yeah.
He replaced cylinder 4, honed
And then
it,
couldn't figure it out.
He honed it himself.
Ooh.
He said it was a little bit loose. Now I don't know what that
Ooh.
means.
What? Yeah. What
I-
is loose? The hone? The
I don't know
hone
how much
that you're
material you have to
using?
take off with a hone to get
Or
a cylinder
are the
loose.
fucking piston rings not? Like,
I
what the
don't
fuck?
know.
So we're gonna
Also,
take
how
it
do you just
apart.
buy one replacement piston?
That's what I thought. I'm like, maybe it only melted the one. He owned all 4 and changed all 4, but as far as I know, he only did the one.
Okay, yeah.
Which I'm like,
But
all
you're
right,
so
that's-
I'm assuming your plan is just to swap the spare motor in.
that's the plan.
And
Oh,
then-
that's right, because
Yeah.
he had a
because
spare.
it comes with a spare motor. Now,
Yeah.
I go up there and talk to the guy. He's like, explaining things. He's a yapper, which is fine because he's got a lot of stuff to figure.
Well,
to
you
tell
kind of
me.
want a backstory to know what the fuck
Yeah.
you're getting yourself into. at
Yeah,
this
it's
point.
nice to know, but it's like
At some
the
point.
spare motor is out of a 1.6 Escape,
Okay.
not out of a Fiesta. So at first I'm
Okay.
like, son of a bitch. They're gonna be different, and I'm
Yeah.
screwed. Turns out they're identical. Everything with a 1.6 is the same exact motor.
Okay.
Like the
Sweet.
2.3s have some variants, like
Yeah.
the Mustang 2.3 versus the Focus 2.3.
Intakes are a little
versus
different, sensors, etc.
Cams a little bit different. Every 1.6 is exactly the same internally.
Sick.
I'm like, that's sweet. That means I don't have to buy a $2,000 Fiesta block. I can buy a $600 Escape block if I need one.
Hell yeah, nice.
So it came with a spare motor, 75,000 on the motor.
Not bad.
He took the stock turbo off it to sell already.
Okay,
instead of
whatever.
asking me if I want it, which is fine because his is better.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So I'm
fair.
like, all right,
Well,
sweet.
I mean, how fucking expensive would it be for you to get spare turbo?
A brand new one's like $600 or $700.
Okay, used.
I don't know, probably like $200.
Ooh.
Put a fucking HX40 on it. Make some power. Bang bang, baby. Apparently the big turbos in these are fucking ignorant. Got
the big willy dogs.
They don't spool, and when they do, it's just chaos.
Sick.
So from as much as I could hear from him, this thing made about 185 wheel before the turbo upgrade.
Okay.
So it should make somewhere in the realm of 200,
yeah.
210 at the wheels, which
Okay.
is for a car that weighs 3,000 pounds,
little
a
ignorant.
fucking lot. It's like there's guys dealing with like 340 wheel, and they're like, the car's useless. Like if you lay on it, it just spins. So this should be about kind of the right balance of all the stuff.
Now this is front wheel drive, yes?
yes,
Yeah.
a front only 6-speed manual.
Man, Will.
So
What a gentleman.
So it's like I had a lot of theories coming into it of like maybe the intake, because it's direct injection. So there's 2 fuel pumps, one on the tank, one on the motor. My theory was running E30, the high ethanol content in the fuel started clogging up the in-tank pump.
Oh yeah.
That
and
would
it started,
make sense.
started running a little bit leaner till it melted something. And then sitting while it got rebuilt, it clogged the pump solid. It wasn't getting any fuel. That was my first
Yeah,
thought.
that's a solid theory.
But it's making fuel pressure. So that doesn't do it. Like, okay. It's
So
got,
he's just dumb in the fact that he didn't properly research
he had
the
the
timing.
tools to do the timing right and just didn't do it. I don't know why.
fuck?
I don't understand because he got all the stuff. Like there's piles of stuff with this car.
Sick.
I just don't know why he didn't do it right.
Do you have a picture of the pile? Of
I am gonna.
parts?
Yeah, I've got
Okay.
several pictures. We'll scroll through them real quick. So
How'd it
here's
fit on the trailer?
fucking awesome. Like my ramps, I'm like, this thing's gonna scrape so bad.
Oh, yeah.
Doesn't scrape at all.
Nice.
On the way down, it like touches the bumper, but
Eh.
his driveway just happened to be sloped.
Oh, yeah.
So I could just back right up to it,
And it
just
was flat. Yeah.
like me and
Nice.
Michael just rolled it on the trailer. I'm like, this is so nice.
Hell yeah.
Instead of trying to hand winch to the front of this thing.
Right. Hell yeah.
So it's got this weird little graphic here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
what the fuck is that?
It's like an 8080 or whatever. Yeah, some brand or whatever.
Oh, yep.
So the rear of this car did get hit very
Okay.
lightly, where it just needed to replace the bumper and get
Oh.
repainted.
Yeah, whatever.
So underneath this corner, there's a little bit of bad paint somewhere here.
Okay.
That's half the reason it's got a sticker on it.
Yeah, whatever.
But it looks kind of cool. I'm like,
Hey, at least it's
Does
covered
the other
up.
side match?
they're the same. Yeah, same on both
Oh,
sides.
okay, cool.
So it's like it's got all LED headlights, tail lights, everything except for the turn signals because they'd hyper flash.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
We
In
can
the
always
front,
put a resistor
you
in
can't
there.
see them. It's got diode dynamic fogs, which are like
Yep.
nice.
Yeah.
It's like lightly tinted, nothing 70 on the windshield, 30 on the side, I think.
Okay, not
or
bad,
something.
not bad.
It looks good.
Yeah.
It's just enough to not redo
Good
it.
fucking lord.
Here's the intake. So he's got a Cobb intake, gold foil wrapped,
Cobb.
brand new injectors, coils, and plugs.
This was what he was trying to fix.
When he thought it was going bad,
Yeah.
or when it wouldn't start, he did threw parts at it
Yep.
all day.
Love that.
So
Sick.
coils, injectors, plugs, new high pressure fuel pump, which are fucking expensive.
Good lord.
Because that just bolts to the engine about right here under this cover.
Yeah.
Like those are like start at $1,000.
Yeah.
Like they're
Love that.
fucking expensive. So he's just got part after part after
And
part
don't
on
you
this
just
thing.
love buying people's things when like it's just like, oh yeah,
Projects.
I'm gonna sell this $80,000 thing because it's broken, and you just pull up and like,
But when you that's the thing, it's like we're not gonna try to start it at his house. But
No.
as soon as we got to the gas station, Michael's like, "Can I try to start it?" I'm like, "Absolutely, get in there."
let her eat.
No, but it didn't start. It just kind of spins over pretty smoothly, which is good. It spins over.
Yeah,
nice.
if you was a dead spot, well, there's no
If it-
compression making, but
if it was out of time and like bent a valve,
Yeah.
you'd
That's-
hear
yeah,
that
you'd hear
clattering,
exactly,
but you don't
yeah.
hear it. So I'm like, okay,
That's why
and
specifically.
it's not interference, which is nice.
it is interference.
Oh, it is?
Yes.
How is it out of time and not killing
It must be
itself?
very close. Apparently,
like
these
one
cars,
tooth off.
Yours already bent everything, and now it doesn't make noise.
Fair.
Yeah.
Yeah, that too.
These cars make 10-to-1 compression,
Holy shit.
Huh.
which for a fucking turbo car is a lot.
yeah.
Yeah.
From
So-
factory? Yeah.
So it makes
fuck.
10-to-1 compression. It's a 1.6 liter.
Yeah.
10-to-1 compression, and it made about 26 pounds of boost before he took it apart. It's like, this thing's going to be spicy.
Rocket
Jesus
ship.
Christ.
Literally, like, because it's just tiny. Like, the pictures make it look big.
Oh yeah, no,
It's
I can
tiny.
tell.
But
Like,
so
it's-
that's why.
Okay, honestly, hold on.
God
Go
damn
back.
it!
That
Shut the fuck
picture-
up for 2 seconds.
Black on black on black on
That-
black on black on black on
Everything-
every wheel, every fucking panel. Holy
Everything
fuck.
I own is black on black because it looks sick. Except
God
for the
damn.
wheels of my truck have a little bit of chrome to match the bumper. Other than that, everything's black.
God damn,
That's the
brother.
reason I'm like, this car is the right car.
That's fucking
It's
sick.
already black on black. It's got Sync 3, thank God, instead of Sync 2.
Fuck. Yeah,
like,
sick. Sorry, go on, Marcus.
yes, continue, sir.
That's why I asked if it would freely turn over because it either
Easily.
bent the fuck out of something.
It turns
and
over
it's-
nice.
Well.
It sounds good. It'll crank all day, no clattering, nothing weird. So it's like,
Pull the plugs out and throw a bore scope down there and.
yeah, we're gonna pull the motor anyway.
Yeah.
'Cause
Yeah.
to do the
you're-
timing,
yeah.
you have to pull it anyway. And I already have a spare motor.
Yeah,
Yeah,
rebuild this one in the meantime.
Take this
or
motor
double
out.
check it all. Yeah.
Take this motor out, get it sleeved, pistons, cams.
Yeah.
Spend like $8,000 on this fucking 1.6 liter.
Hell yeah.
Just to have it be useless and spin the tires.
Put
But
a
yeah.
nasty
Or literally just
fucking
rebuild
race
it for,
cam in
or
it.
just-
for a spare motor.
Yeah, pretty. I mean, I
Make
could,
it work.
I might
say.
literally take it because we're taking it apart. Obviously, it's like I might take it off and be like, "Yep, everything's fine." Put it back together.
Yeah, but the
within
right
time.
way. That's what I mean. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
I might
literally
not-
just make it a spare. That's
yeah,
it. and
I
then
might need to
leave it
change
sit.
nothing. So it's like that would be ideal.
Yeah.
But at the worst case, I still have a new block, so we're good
Yeah.
there.
Bare bones.
Here's just piles
Holy
of parts in this
fuck.
car.
Are the
Yep.
back seats all the way down?
There's no seats in this car.
Yeah, because they sold the front ones.
The guy sold all the seats
Yep.
out of the car because he was gonna make it into like a rally car.
Is
car.
that a
Yeah.
fucking milk crate? It's a milk
That's
crate.
that's our
isn't
milk
it?
crate. Don't worry,
Yeah.
that's our own. But
Well, you got to steer it.
all he ever ran
brakes.
was Amsoil and Wix filters in everything.
Well, that's-
coolant, oil, everything.
Yeah.
The engine has braking oil in it for some reason. Like, I guess he put a new piston in it, so it's fair,
Well,
but
yeah.
weird. It's got an ethanol content gauge, so you know what kind of
Yep, yep.
ethanols. Brake rotors from an 04 SVT Focus.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Apparently, they're the same bolt pattern because they just.
Yeah.
It's the same bolt pattern from this 2016 car back
What
to
is the bolt pattern? 5x112.
4x108.
Oh, 4. Oh.
It's the same as the 80s Fox bodies before they switched to 5 lug.
yes.
So I get some ugly ass OEM wheels from the 80s and stick on this thing.
Weird.
Like Wix cabin filter, this, that, like boxes of spare parts, bunch of gaskets and pieces, just stuff. He just bought a lot of stuff.
Sick.
But
Yeah, this dude was a fucking catalog thrower, I'll
he
say.
really kind of was. But parts are parts. I mean,
Hey.
I'm going to put used to them.
Oh, yeah.
But
We're going to beat the fuck out. Well, you're going to beat the fuck out of this thing.
it's like he wants me to rally race it. I'm like, it's a nice car.
Isn't that
though.
why you bought it?
It kind of.
Well, yeah.
I wanted a
but-
car I could daily drive.
Okay. Maybe autocross is this one.
This is an autocross
Yeah.
car,
okay.
but
because that you're not gonna be. I mean, I'll take my car autocrossing also, so it's not like I'll be there alone.
yeah,
You know
I
what
could
I
take the
mean? Like,
Honda
fuck
too.
it.
But like
Yeah.
this
My
thing,
head gaskets won't explode.
I got a feeling this thing's gonna be quick. Like,
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
disgustingly
yeah,
absolutely.
yeah. I
fast.
see. She going to be ignorant.
And it's not to
Fuck
look
yeah.
cool at least, but
Yeah. I'll say if maybe not fast, but quick. Like
At
it'll
lea-
be
yeah.
fucking neat.
I mean, 200 plus, so 250
Yeah.
at the crank on a 3,000 pound car
Yeah.
is fucking moving. Like that's a lot.
Absolutely.
That's a lot of powers. Now for the fun part.
Uh-oh.
So I'm talking to this guy for like 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Literally, like one of the first questions, like, do you have the title? Of
Oh.
course, I've got it.
Son of a fuck.
It is like 4:45. We're about to leave. He texts me. He's like, "Hey man, we moved like a year ago, and I can't find the title." I'm just like, "Are you what the fuck?"
Fuck.
I'm like, "I asked you weeks ago,
Yeah.
just to
you couldn't
make
have
sure."
Tried to find it.
And I'm like, "Okay." I'm like, "Well, I'm not coming if you don't have the title."
Yeah.
good,
fair.
good
Like-
for you.
He's just like, "Oh, come on, man. I can order it right now, or when my wife gets home, she'll look first." And I'm like,
No.
If you don't have it, I'm not going to come get it. 'Cause I already got
And you have to
screwed.
send me a picture of it too. Like
Yeah.
I'm not fucking driving when, oh hey buddy, I found it.
Yeah, I'm like, I already got screwed the last car I
Yeah.
bought. I'm like, I need to have this title. He's like, okay. He's like, I'll see what I can do. He texts me later, like 5:10 or whatever. He's like, okay. He's like, I ordered a replacement. Sends me the screenshot of confirmation
Oh, okay.
from the DMV.
yeah.
And I'm like, I'd still rather wait till you have it.
Yeah.
He's like, I'll knock some more money off of it.
Deal.
And I'm like,
okay.
fuck it. All
How
right.
much?
I'm like, let's go.
$500?
So he wanted $6,500 for the car with all the parts. He gave it to me for $6,000.
Okay. Yeah.
And I'm like, okay. I'm like, that's,
You better really hope this fucking title comes in, though.
That's-
I swear to God. Because now you just have
Well,
if
see-
you don't, then you just have another Honda
Yes.
that's way
That's
more
the pro-
expensive.
now-
If it doesn't come in,
I'm going to fucking drive right back up there. 'Cause I know
drive
there
right
was-
back up there, drop it sideways in his fucking driveway,
I'm
and
gonna-
bash his fucking
I'm
door.
going to drive it through his house if he doesn't. But it's like,
Yep.
he seems very enthusiastic, and he's in Wisconsin, so he has like a DMV
Yeah.
that works.
Oh, that's
So
true,
on the
yeah.
screenshot, it gave me the reference number and everything. It said you should expect it in 7 to 10 days.
Holy
Yeah.
shit!
I'm like,
I was like, usually
man.
it's like a month to a month and a half for Illinois.
Yeah,
at
I'm like,
least.
damn, Wisconsin's so fucking good at this shit.
I waited for mine on the shitbox for like fucking 2.5
Yeah,
months.
Wisconsin has their shit together.
Yeah.
So when he sent me
They had
that, I'm
nothing
like,
else to do. It's cold up there all the time.
if he was in Illinois, I'd be like, nah, I'm good. Like I'll wait. Like
Nah, fam.
they might never send it to you.
Yeah.
But with Wisconsin, I'm like, damn, a week. I'm like, okay, that's fine. So he was selling this car, one, because it doesn't run,
Yeah.
but two, he wanted a car with less problems, which is fair.
And
So
then
he's-
he bought something way worse.
So he went to go buy his buddy's used Audi A3.
what a
fucking
dumbass!
He wants a car with less problems, so he's gonna buy his buddy's
less problems
Audi.
at the moment, I'm sure.
I'm like, how good of a buddy
know,
is this dude? Because this,
what-
Yeah, he better be a fucking Audi master tech.
You better
for fuck's
fucking
sake.
This
hope,
reminds me of that fucking meme, and I know I've shown all of you guys it, where it's like the happy guy face, and he's sitting in the car. He's like, "I love this car. I'm gonna keep it stock," and then it just rolls into him with a
him in a caged race
yeah,
car, driving down the
Sparko
street.
fucking seats and a full cage and just straight cut gears, and it's just him depressed.
Yeah.
That's that guy. I
Yeah.
love this car. I'm gonna keep it stock. Throws
Well, no,
40
that
grand
guy
worth
doesn't
of
have the
bolt-on
self-awareness
parts.
because he fucked it up. Like if it would be running because he did it right, he'd be perfectly happy. But
Yeah,
he's not. He's an
but it
idiot.
says he's gonna go buy a used Audi. I'm
Yeah.
like, boy, I'm like,
Well, yeah. First off, he's
that's
an
a
idiot for
horrible
destroying
idea.
this car, and
Yeah.
then now he's an idiot
Well,
for doing that.
he's an even bigger idiot for having all of the tools, probably knowing that, yeah, I should have done this in the first place, and then
and then
still
not
fucking
doing
it up.
Yeah.
And like, I could understand of going
Now-
to crank it over and fuck, did I put the
Did I do it right?
did I put the cam and crank locker on there?
Now,
Shit.
to be fair, you can't lock the crank and take the cylinder apart, more or less. I mean, you might be able to, but to get the connecting rod out, you might have to rotate it. But it's like, make a mark.
Yeah.
Or like
paint markers exist.
Like get it to top dead center, then lock the timing. Then you're like, okay, TDC 1, that's where I need to start at and put it back together. Because the car's got cam sensors and cranks. There's so many sensors on this thing.
Oh, I didn't think the fucking a 5.4 did. Like
No?
I'm
You're 06 or whatever.
04. And I'm tearing apart right now, and it's like there's an oil pan sensor. There's there's
What do you mean an oil pan?
To test
sensor?
if there's oil in the pan.
Yeah.
Oh, well,
It's
yeah.
Not a pressure sensor, just a sensor.
yeah, but it like the nut that holds it on is like inch and a 16th fucking wrench.
the fuck?
dude? It's
It's
fucking
probably like-
ignorant.
Probably like a 3/4 NPT or
Yeah,
something.
and then
like some
but also
huge
the
fitting.
fucking harness goes all the way. It goes from like up the trans all over the engine, and then it goes back down the front, down the timing
my
cover,
God.
and then under to the oil pan.
It's like an 8-foot long
Oh,
cord.
dude, this from tip to tip, I guarantee this wiring harness is probably 12 feet long.
Oh my God.
Jesus
Because
Christ. Just
it's
for the
also-
engine.
For
Well,
just
no,
the
it-
oil sensor.
Well, yeah, the oil sensor's all the way at the bottom, so from there to the top of the engine's 5 feet of wire, and then it also goes all the way back to the transfer case.
Jesus Christ.
There's a huge plug in the back of the transfer case.
It's the whole harness assembly thing.
Yeah, it's
That's
one
ridiculous.
piece, and I'm swapping it out because I don't trust the one from the parts truck.
Dumb
Because
bear.
it had too many. It had a what the fuck is it called?
Well, you already-
camshaft position sensor
Yeah, you
code. I'm
already know that
Yeah.
the one that you're taking the engine out of to replace it is already good.
yeah, and it's in way better shape. Everything on my grandpa's truck is in way better shape.
Yeah, because the guy who took that one up, not your grandpa's, the other truck
Yeah.
apart, he like fucked half of it up.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah.
Like all I need is the hard parts inside this engine. That's it. Everything else, well, except for the intake. I think I'm going to use the old intake now.
Okay.
Because when my grandpa's truck exploded, it threw oil and coolant in the intake.
Yeah,
So
it's
now it's
suboptimal.
It's like a ram. Can you pull up a picture of it?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I know what you're
It's
talking
like a
about.
ram's head. Like,
Yeah,
like
it
a
curls
skull.
around.
It curls around, and there's a big bowl in the bottom of it. So there's oil and antifreeze sitting in the
and
bottom.
that's gonna
I'm
be
like, I'm
such a
never
bitch
going to be able to clean that out.
No.
Yeah. It's a weird. It's all 5.4 or all 3 valve.
Pretty much all
5.4
mod
liters.
motors have the same kind of goofy ass
Yeah,
intake.
it's stock intake.
This guy?
Yes.
Yep.
So if you look
screen
at the
that.
bottom of it, it's just a
There's a
giant
bowl.
bowl.
Yep.
So it's
Yeah,
like,
you're
cool.
never-
There's
you're
oil
never
and
gonna get that
coolant,
clean.
And I'm like, there's no reason. Like, as long as the parts motor one looks okay, I'll use that.
Yep, fuck it.
Immediately
But
take
like
that one.
everything else, I'm using for my grandpa's truck.
Yeah, that way you can get long intake runners and a big plenum
Yeah.
without taking up a bunch of space, but it just kind of kills the whole
Yeah,
cleaning it
fucking
thing.
sucks.
Start drilling holes in it. What do you mean?
And then the top of the actual like block itself has a giant crevice, and I don't. It was actually all the antifreeze that was in the intake like leaked down into there because there's a
So you
there's
just gotta,
a
you literally have an Olympic-sized pool of antifreeze.
oh
in the
yeah
middle of this
I
fucking
grabbed
engine.
fucking paper towels and just like
shoved them.
down in there, soaked them up. I wrung it out probably 20 times to get it all out of there.
just keep cleaning shit up over
Yeah.
and over and over again.
Yeah, that's what I'm dealing with currently, and I'm also like trying not to fucking put a lot of stress on my toe and. Standing on it for 6 hours, I'm like, yeah, it's starting to hurt. I should probably go in and ice this.
You like
fucker.
take breaks in between just so you don't stand up on it the whole time.
Yeah.
Shit.
Which I'll say, my plan was to work on it yesterday and hopefully have the engine at least out by this weekend. And I'm like, yeah, it's not looking
This slows
as-
that down.
Speaking of not
promising
wanting to
now.
work on things, this might make y'all laugh. So at work the other day, we didn't really have any jobs, so we were doing kind of more construction side of stuff, helping another guy out.
Okay.
And we had a MST go bad, which it's just a power strip for fiber, basically.
Okay. A splitter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we were replacing it. So I was sitting crisscross on a handhole lid, splicing it all up. I got done, went to go stood up, and I couldn't feel my fucking legs.
Your
And
legs are both
literally
numb.
I caught myself and I caught the floor in the grass.
You get up and you're kind of wobbly. You're
I
like,
was
oh
like,
no.
going down.
Oh, good heavens, as you flop over
Yeah.
into the grass.
So yeah, it was
I
fun.
kind of did the same thing. I bought a new fishing rod or fishing reel, and I was setting it up, and I'm sitting crisscross doing
yep.
it. And I'm like, da 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 da. Go to fucking stand up. I'm like, oh my god, why did nobody tell me you can't sit crisscross applesauce as an adult? My knees.
You mean you can't sit down after 22? Fuck.
Yeah,
Yeah.
fuck me, man.
This shit
Like I hate to
sucks.
sound old, but like I'm starting to realize like I can't be in the position to do certain things anymore because it just hurts.
Your body just doesn't do good with that.
Yeah.
Well then,
Like I slept weird and my back has been fucked up for 4
That's
goddamn days.
not normal.
oh, mine's just fucked up all the time. Fucking Chloe loves to mountain bike. And I'm like, I'm good. My legs have all the strength in the world.
My knees are
my
gonna
knees
explode.
fucking burn. I'm like, I could literally run, like I have the endurance to do 20 miles. My knees hate my life.
knees could do
Hate their
30
lives
steps and
after
they're
a mile.
done. Yeah.
It's literally fucking terrible.
It's absolutely brutal.
And every day we've gone is the hottest fucking day imaginable. It's like, why are we doing this?
I'm getting
dude?
too old for this shit.
Oh, we need to buy matching motorcycles and fucking
You just
cruise
bring your
around.
own pit bike next to our mountain bike. You're like, you're good. I'll just cruise.
The amount of
here."
times I'm like, I should just buy an e-bike. It'd be so much better.
And you look at the price, you're like, it's
Yeah,
not so
never
much better.
mind.
Yeah.
Fuck.
They're so expensive.
Then you got to mod them out to like make them half-ass decent.
He's got his Razor fucking scooter thing.
Yeah.
Get after it.
Get
Yeah.
after it.
Well, I gotta finish this fucking truck and get this headache out of
Finish
my
the
way.
truck and then finish the
and then
Jeep.
at
and
least
then
be able to
finish
put the Jeep
garage
back
and-
in the garage. Yeah, and then work on the fucking Hennepin property and yeah.
Yeah, you don't have time for extra projects.
Yeah, no, it's hanging out for a while. But I did do a lot of pricing on building the house for Hennepin, and I'm pretty sure I'm just gonna do that. I gotta price out a foundation first. And
Okay.
like,
Just power
I've been told
yourself.
to expect anywhere from 20 to like 60 grand.
Yeah, it sounds
I'm
about
like, okay,
right.
so we're gonna aim at 40 and
I'd
hope
say
that's
I
accurate.
would expect 60 to be happy when it hits 40.
Yeah, well, I'll say it's only 800 square foot house. Like,
Sure.
it's not big, and then the garage. I also don't know. Surely the garage is going to be part of that. No, it can't be. It's like a 2-car garage. Yeah.
A 2-car
Also-
garage is bigger than 800 square foot.
Well, yeah, exactly. So
It used
yeah,
to be
the
like
house is like 800
40.
square feet. So I'm like, okay, like the garage isn't going to be over top of a basement, so it shouldn't be that big of a basement.
Sure.
It is going to have a walkout in the back because it's going to be facing backwards to
onto
Yeah.
the
ravine,
hillside,
yeah.
essentially. Yeah.
So I'm like,
Oh,
like,
we'll be able to get the gun safe down in there easy.
True.
I think I'm just gonna leave the gun safe in the garage. Honestly, I mean,
That's fair,
I might
too.
be. Well, I'll probably put it in the garage of the house.
Buy another
Yeah,
safe.
but
Fuck, more safes.
I don't have enough guns to need a second safe. Sadly.
Buy more
Not
guns.
yet. You don't.
Yeah, yeah. let me
spend
make
more
some
money.
money.
Yeah, you're gonna need all them guns when the fucking Yodis and the Skinwalkers come to eat your ass.
Spend all the money on the guns you can't buy anyway.
Yeah, exactly.
So fun.
Yeah, what the fuck am I gonna buy if
Yeah.
when I actually have money for them? Fuck.
We're back in cowboy times. Buy whatever cowboys had.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's kind of my plan.
Oh
honestly.
man, I would kill for a nice lever action again.
I mean, they're just money. You can just do
It's
it.
like Golden Boys. I've want a Golden Boy.
Oh,
Thank God they're the
bleh.
only gun that's not fucking banned right now.
Nope.
Pretty much.
But
4570.
Mm-mm.
No.
No, I want another 30-30.
Why do you want another one? You've already got one.
Because they're so good. Because I want to like modernize this next.
Then do a
one.
4570
or a 22-250.
or just not a 3030. You already have one.
Yeah, fair enough. I don't know.
You've already got
Be
one.
different.
I don't know. I need to buy a fucking shotgun for snow goose. Snowbird? Snow goose?
Snow goose. They're geese
burbs.
from the snow.
Okay.
Snow geese.
Yeah.
Snow gooses.
Yeah.
Snow.
Potentially gooses.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For that.
Again, we should probably look up
Gooses.
gooses.
Okay.
I can
Does
search-
Michael have anybody who he recommends, or
I have
is he
no
going
idea.
with?
He's only hunted 1 year so far. He's still figuring it
Fair.
out.
I don't think he
He
made
just,
it out last
he
year.
just
did
happens to spend
Not the
thousands
snow
of dollars
goose,
on
but ducks and
calls.
shit. Yeah,
He just has every duck call he could possibly need at this point.
gotcha. I'll say I'm down with Willow Creek because
Bitch, I got YouTube. I go, wah, wah,
That's
wah.
illegal. That's jail.
Is it really?
Yes. No electronic calls.
Oh.
That's jail.
Oh, for ducks.
Yeah.
For snow geese.
Well, for
perfectly
snow geese, do
legal,
whatever,
yeah.
but-
Well, yeah.
They run that collar all day long.
Yeah, for ducks and
Yeah.
shit. Yeah, you go to jail. That's a crime. No electronic calls
Yeah.
Why?
because it's too good. You have to do it
Yeah.
yourself.
Snow geese are
Same reason you have a shell limit and stuff
Yeah.
because
Okay,
because they can.
Yeah. There's
Population.
a duck limit, a shell limit. Because there are massive crowds of ducks, but like snow geese they
The sky.
fucking turn the sky different colors.
Yeah.
Goose colored.
It's fucking ridiculous. Yeah.
Bang,
so,
bang.
A little
Yeah.
different.
a little bit different.
Okay.
Yeah, no, snow goose are they're nuisance animals.
Yeah.
Just like coyotes and shit, like no limits.
Just
fucking
take care of them.
Have fun.
What I wouldn't do to go fucking hog hunting.
You
in
can just
Texas.
go do it. They'll pay you to do it. You said
And a
go to the-
only like a
helicopter.
16-hour drive.
Helicopter's the expensive part. Do it out of a truck. It's so
Yeah.
easy. Just walk around with NVGs and pop
boys
hogs.
I watched a
It's
dude
free.
walking down a sidewalk. He just jumped in the ditch and grabbed one. I'm like, brother, I want to be in Texas.
Welcome to Texas.
It looks so fucking funny.
Yeah, they will pay you to do it down there. You just don't get a helicopter for free.
Yeah.
Helicopter actually would probably suck to hunt out of, to be fair.
Really?
Yeah, because you have to lead your shot.
Ah.
Well, they have
You have to
full
lead,
autos.
yeah, but you have to either lead or trail. I can't remember which. It's whatever you think it would be. It's the opposite. I think you
It'd be
actually-
trail.
Well, it depends
No,
on.
it sounds like it would be trail. I think you
No.
actually lead it.
You
It's some
lead.
weird fucking goofy thing, but
Yeah.
there's some science behind it. But I'm not.
Well, if you're in front of the animal,
I know,
But it
the
also
shots-
depends on
What it-
which way you're
Yeah.
going.
whatever it
I'll
sounds
say it
like.
depends which one's going faster. Like if the
The
helicopter's
helicopter's
going
always-
well, if the helicopter's going slow and the hog's going faster,
Yeah.
if you're playing catch up with the hog, you would lead.
Yes.
If the helicopter's going too fast, you would trail.
Yeah, more or less. It's some weird. There's a
I don't
science
know.
behind it. I can't remember what's
But
what.
for most of the people in Texas, they just full auto it and it doesn't
yeah,
matter.
They just wander around with NVGs and just pop them at night with a scar. You know, little stuff
Yeah.
like that. But
Mag dump into a small suburban area accidentally.
no, nope, they don't. No, no.
Didn't they do that at
No. I hope not.
not bunker branding? Yeah, fucking
Demolition Ranch.
yeah, Brandon and all them guys were out, and he was like, "Yeah, we just started mag dumping in this ridge, and then I realized there was a subdivision back behind there."
behind the ridge.
Oh,
not
yeah.
into.
Still.
Yeah,
no,
the-
it was
the
it
ridge
was like a
stopped it.
mile away or some shit
Yeah.
behind their own range.
Still, you got to know what's
Yeah.
behind your target. But yeah,
Yeah.
it was fine.
Well, the guns they used, you have to know what's 3 miles behind your target.
also true,
So-
but still.
Yeah.
So yeah, I've got a fucking another race car.
Where's this at?
My parents' house.
Damn.
I need to start pulling the engine, I suppose. I'm like, I don't want to do a bunch of work before I get the title,
Yeah.
but I'd like to get the title and be like, okay, it's almost done.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, realistically, this engine's a fucking day and a half to
like,
pull.
Michael and I easily picked it up, put it in the bed of the truck.
Oh,
it's
yeah,
so
exactly.
it's so
Yeah.
little.
Fuck
But
yeah.
the question is, what do I do while I have it out? It's like, do I put a clutch on it? Because it's got a stock clutch right now.
Ooh.
It's like,
I mean,
How much money do you want to dump in this before you know it's good?
that's the problem. Is like any clutch.
Fuck.
Which, so I looked it up earlier because I was looking at
Yeah,
stuff
how much?
earlier.
How much
you
is
in-
just a
hold on, are
stock
you in the
clutch
Fiesta group?
replacement?
I'm in all the Fiesta groups.
Okay.
They're-
I would do a dummy post. Be like,
On-
I genuinely don't know enough about these cars.
Mm-hmm.
if you were in my situation, what we do with this out, budget friendly, because this is not my only vehicle.
Unfortunately, the Honda Fit groups are pretty good, shockingly.
Yeah.
The Fiesta ST groups are all retarded, and I am shocked. It's like
I do
any
believe
question
that.
you ask, it's just the dumbest people
I
responding.
do believe that.
Like,
I don't know. man.
Usually-
I looked at it for a
usually-
day, and I'm like, this sucks. Like, I went to the modified Honda Fit group
Yeah.
and searched clutch. They have no idea what they're talking about. They're just saying words.
Or the Fiesta one, you mean?
Is that not what I said?
It said Fit.
Oh, not the Fit
Yeah.
one. The Fit one's pretty good,
Yeah.
actually.
The modified ST group is
The
just
Fiesta
retards.
group is like, look, I put a wing riser on.
Oh, yeah.
Oh
It takes
my
the rear wing and
God.
kicks it up a little bit.
Yeah.
wow.
And then it's everybody underneath it like, your wing's going to crack in half now. It's like, it's Club
Yeah.
XT. Like, you take your doors off, your frame's going to break
Yep.
in half.
Yep.
Andy,
Yep.
you can't pull the Jeep by the axle. Watch me, bitch.
It's literally the strongest thing on there. It's
Yeah,
fine.
literally.
So yeah, there's a couple of companies that make like a lot of good parts for it and stuff.
Yeah.
Like Whoosh Motorsports is one I've been looking at.
Okay.
I mean,
So I'm like-
how much is just like a stock clutch?
So I went on just O'Reilly's.
Like a stage
I'm like,
2.
the one on
yeah,
We'll-
you're gonna
we'll go
need something
through
with a
it.
bit more bite.
So Rock Auto's out of stock. So I'm like,
figures.
okay. So I'm like, O'Reilly's. First thing I pull up, $700.
go fuck yourself.
Because I, put in all the things, Fiesta,
For stock.
ST, this and that. A stock luck, like 7237, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Then I'm thinking, I'm like, wait a minute. I'm like looking through Whoosh and stuff, and I'm like, these are way cheaper. It gave me a dual clutch for the automatic Fiestas. Because they're a
yes,
dual clutch.
yes.
So if you search Fiesta clutch, it
Yup.
fucking ruins the search.
Yeah.
Because
yeah. You have to go in and specify it as a manual.
the automatics are also clutched automatics.
Yes,
So it's
yeah.
like they have like a $700 clutch pack where the regular one's like $300. I'm
yeah,
like,
for a basic replacement.
yeah,
clutch.
I'm
Okay,
like, yeah, for like about $250, $300, I
yeah.
can put a
So
stock
like a
one
stage
in.
2 or 3 should be a $700 clutch.
The stage 3 from Whoosh, there's
Mm-hmm.
3 and 3R. 3 is like the 3R is their race one.
Yeah.
They're like, if you're gonna do anything, there's no stage 1 and 2. It's either stock or 3.
Yeah. That's
because your stages are like stage 1 and 2 are still like 200 horsepower.
fair. Yeah.
Like stage 3, it's like the
Yeah.
stage 3 is
Stage
good
3,
for
do you want it streetable or not? That's all
yeah,
you need.
the
Yeah.
stage 3 is good for 350 horse.
Perfect.
It's like
But R is a little bit less forgiving.
the R is a little bit stiffer, a little bit less forgiving.
Mm-hmm.
The non-R is made for the stock flywheel, which is fucking
Okay.
expensive too.
Oh, okay.
Some like fancy dual mass flywheel. I don't. It's
Okay.
it'll be weird once I get it apart. But so for like $400, I could put a new clutch, new slave cylinder. I just rebuild all
The
that.
3R?
Yeah,
Or
the
the
3
3
non-R.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
That's not bad.
Shit, that's not
actually.
bad at all.
And it's bright yellow.
Honestly,
doesn't matter. You're never gonna
just
No, it
do
looks
it
sick,
like
though.
the only thing you have to do is the clutch while the motor's out. Like,
Pretty much.
Ideally, it's still nice enough. Like, does this thing have like bushings in it and shit? Or-
It's got. I know it has motor mounts for sure.
okay. I would say like ideally,
I
it's
think
going
so.
to roll. It's going to run. The clutch will engage with a new clutch in it.
Yes.
As long as all the bushings aren't completely junk,
it should be fine.
you should be okay. And like you can at least get some like a year of enjoyment out of it after putting a running
Yeah.
motor and a clutch in it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But it's like-
I would play it safe. and
Or
just put a
does he
fucking
have
clutch in it.
receipts?
no.
for anything?
That's
Okay,
the problem.
that's-
It's like
Is
I
there
don't
an
know-
old clutch box? Is there anything leading up?
he said
to
it. He said it was a stock clutch.
okay.
And he never
Maybe
replaced
you
it.
do throw.
Like
You saved $500 that you were going to spend anyway.
exactly. It's
Yeah,
like do I
I-
just throw the good clutch at
Yeah, I
it once?
throw
yeah, I
a
think
clutch
you do.
at
That
it.
way you know it's there.
Like
Well, because then knowing all of our
knowing me being
collective luck
retarded.
is we'll get it running, it'll run fine, and the clutch will
Yeah,
be shit, and
3
then we'll
months
have
of
to
you
take it
beating on it
all
and it
back
needs a
out
clutch,
to
yeah.
put a fucking new clutch in it,
Now
and you're
the-
gonna be pissed.
The one really disappointing thing is when you put a new clutch in, you have to break it in,
Yeah.
which is 500 miles of not beating on it, which is gonna really irritate me. 'Cause
well,
I'll have to.
Well,
see-
you're also going to be. You are going to be nervous about the engine.
Yes.
You just
Yes.
swapped it.
Which is
so
fair.
it's not going to be
that's-
that bad to
no,
just
you're gonna
drive the car.
half-ass baby the thing for a
Yeah.
while.
But yeah,
every squeak, bump, and rattle, you're gonna be.
There's gonna be a lot of
"What the
checking."
fuck?"
Yeah.
But
yeah.
the-
No, actually, I think that's not a bad
That-
idea.
Yeah, I'm thinking I just do it while it's out, which means I need to order it right now.
Yeah.
which
Well,
sucks,
no, I
but-
would wait for the title to.
Oh
get
yeah,
But
I would wait
10
for
days
the
and I
title.
just can't do anything.
Well,
If I order it and then the title doesn't show up, I can
I
just
mean,
send
if
it
you
back.
if you really
probably.
need something to do, you can help me fucking pull it at
I don't wanna-
5.4.
I don't want to pull your big engine. I want my little engine.
I
It's
know.
so small.
But I'm crippled and I want this fucking headache gone.
No.
so.
But yeah, it's like $450 get me a new slave cylinder and a stage 3 clutch.
Mm-hmm.
That's good for 400 horsepower, 1.760 foots, and 11.2 at 126 in the quarter.
Coveted SpongeBob
Right.
clutch.
It literally is called the SpongeBob clutch because
Yeah.
it's bright fucking yellow.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's yellow. Yellow's cool.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, minimum of 500 miles normal driving to bed the clutch in, which
Yep.
makes sense.
Yeah.
But this is the direct bolt on for the stock clutch. They make
I mean,
some
for
that
you,
aren't.
500 miles is a lot. For me,
I'll just
like
drive
when
it.
I'm working, like I
That's the
could do
thing.
that in a week.
I'm like, I could do that in a weekend to drive up to Nixon back road. It's 600 miles.
Well, it's you want
But-
clutch engagement.
yes,
Yeah.
but
Take
it's
the
like,
back roads.
but it's like,
Wow.
then it's like, do I drive 300 miles? Like, hope this clutch holds up, or hope
Yeah,
nothing
that's
else goes
true.
wrong.
Yeah.
So it's like,
No.
I'll just like drive to like Tonica and back, and then drive to Peru and back, and then drive to like Peoria and back. I just slowly stretch the drives out. Which
We could take Nick to the bike shop.
in my race car,
Yeah.
okay,
It'd be cool.
you guys paying for gas?
Sure.
The stock.
We're gonna get like 35 miles a gallon. What do you mean?
That's what I fucking.
Oh,
hope
wait a minute.
so.
This thing doesn't have fucking seats in it.
Not yet. I need.
Well, yeah.
Let's talk about that while we're at it.
Okay.
Yeah, I was saying, what do you want? Seats or a clutch?
Both of them.
Both of 'em.
You buy one seat right now and you're good.
Oh, yeah.
It's like
Or
what?
just fronts. Fuck
Like,
it.
what do I do for seats? So there's two major options. There's technically three.
Yeah, the factory replacement.
The
or
fa- the
what
fac-
came out of it.
Yeah. So the factory seats out of this car
pretty
were
sick.
Recaros.
Yeah.
Okay.
They were these seats right here.
Can you find them on
opening.
like Cardash Part or anything? Like
I've tried. They're either expensive or don't exist.
Okay.
So these are the stock seats out of the car.
Not
These
bad.
are ST Recaros. They're leather trimmed. They're heated. They're super nice.
Cool. You
Prob-
have the option for heated seats.
Yes, it had these seats in it when I started. That's what it had.
I just didn't know if they had made a non-heated seat version of this also. For,
They
like a base.
they make
baser model
a
Fiesta?
non Recaro trim seat.
Okay.
That's just
gotcha.
cloth with no heat.
Okay.
I believe.
Yeah. Okay. But any Recaro that these have,
The
will
Recaros
be
are all heated.
Okay.
So those are about $1,000
Yep.
for fronts and backs, all
Okay.
5.
Oh, okay.
Gotcha.
Now I've been Cardash parting, trying to. Nobody answers through Cardash part, so I have to
Oh,
find
fuck
them
no.
and then call
Oh,
them.
okay.
Yep.
Yeah, yeah.
So I need to do more of that. I just like sent a couple feelers and nobody got back to me.
Of course.
Gotcha.
There's some in Streeter at Roads.
Ooh.
Three Sons in Peru, that
Yes.
fucking junkyard that everybody hates.
Yeah, I don't.
They have a
I
couple,
would go there to see if
they
it's
have
an
a couple of
actual-
Fiestas.
Yeah, I would go there to see.
They are the only ones that answered my email, unfortunately,
Okay.
which kind of pisses me off.
You
But,
don't
That
call
call
the numbers
them.
from Cardash Part.
huh?
You don't call the numbers on Cardash Part.
No, because they have an email thing right in the fucking.
their phone numbers
link.
are right there too.
Yeah, but I'm at work.
I'm
I'm on the clock. Come on, man.
Sorry, I call people all day long on the at work.
Yeah.
But
Oh, God, them are ugly as
So
fuck.
here's
those
like
are the regular cloths.
Here's like the earlier cloth seats.
Yeah.
They've got this fucking weird gradient in
Ew.
them, which it's all right, I give or
What are we,
take.
from the
Yeah.
fucking 80s?
2011.
Got some booger sugar
20.
on
Yeah,
it?
2010 Fords were like,
Were
let's do
wild.
something neat,
Yeah.
and then they did fucking weird.
And then they
shit.
did goofy shit instead. And then there's also, let me search ST cloth because there's another one. The problem is all this is so wacky.
Yeah.
So they're closer to
Okay,
like
yeah.
this.
Yep. Just
They're like
basic.
a pleated cloth.
Yep.
Ugh.
These are
That
semi
ain't-
nice.
Those aren't bad.
Yeah. These cost less, but there's none nearby. 'Cause
Okay, yeah.
So
None of the
pointless.
junkyards have these.
Yeah.
Or if
Okay,
they do,
so
they have-
what about aftermarket seats?
I'm not doing that.
There's at least one Fiesta in Peru Auto Salvage also. I saw.
I was gonna ask
There
you if
was.
you
I
knew that.
just scrapped that truck. Oh, that's what I was going to say when we were talking about it earlier too. I told
Hmm.
Marcus on Discord when they went to lift it off of the truck.
Oh.
Well, first off, he couldn't get a good bite on it going underneath because the forks weren't long enough to reach the other
Oh,
frame
okay,
rail.
sure, and it's kinda
I'm
wide,
like,
yeah.
I'm worried about the frame anyway. So he's like, mind if I go through the fucking windshield or through the door?
Go
windows?
ahead.
This is the first time I've scrapped 3 cars. They went through with the windshield every time. This is the
Mm-hmm.
first time they offered to give me a broom. I'm like, go for it. Sure, whatever. He picks it up. As he's setting it down, he kind of like jolts it a little bit. The frame breaks
Oh
and
my
it
God.
basically jumps off of the fucking forks. Like it was out from
Oh
under my
my
trailer.
God.
He had backed up and like turned
Yeah.
to set it down.
And it just
But he like
explodes.
he like tried to tip down just a little bit and it was a little jerky and all of a sudden the frame breaks and shit just went crazy.
Oh
I'm
my
like,
God.
oh Jesus Christ.
You're like, wow, I'm glad that was not on the
Knock
trailer
250 off of it.
anymore. Yeah, no shit.
Yeah. Oh, I got 225 when I scrapped it. No motor, no rear end. What else?
Nice.
No
Yeah.
engine.
Yeah.
No
yeah.
engine.
Yeah, no engine.
Oh, you said
no rear
motor.
end,
Yeah, motor engine. Same
Yeah, no
thing.
engine, no rear end. No rear seat. I tried to take the front seats out, but they're Torx bolts
Yep.
through.
Yeah.
So the underside's
It's-
rusted and
Yep.
they're fucking 8-inch long bolts.
Yep.
And they're fucking.
And I broke
junk.
my fucking T50 bit trying to get them out. I'm like, fuck this. I don't
Yeah,
care anymore.
the bid that we use to take apart bed bolts that have been
Yes.
stuck in the outside
yeah,
elements
why?
forever.
Why
but a seat bolt,
Ford in the 2010s they use Torx. They're like, fucking hate them for that. I'll
Torx
be
for
honest.
everything.
Oh, it's so dumb.
Torx and long thin bolts. Fucking they're like, well, they don't hold much torque, so we'll make them, a 1/4-inch bolt, but they're 6
Absolutely
inches long and
stupid.
rusted.
Yeah.
So the other option for seats is the leather seats out of a titanium
Oh, okay.
Fusion.
Yeah. I mean, I think
Or
it's like a
Focus
base
or,
model
Fiesta.
The one in
Yeah.
Okay.
Peru, but
Yeah, base is cloth.
Mhm.
Depending on the year, they're all cloth, but
Yeah.
base is cloth, titaniums are leather, and STs can have the ST trimmed cloth or the Recaros.
Gotcha.
So it's like they're kind of all random money. Oh, so Three Sons got back to me.
Yeah.
Out of from the email request, which I didn't expect.
They said they have multiple Fiestas.
They have multiple Fiestas. The one that I asked about was a 15, so it'd be the right seats.
Okay, yeah.
They're like, oh, the price on the car part was $50.
Yeah.
I'm like, fucking sweet. I can get all the seats for like $200.
Oh yeah.
Immediately like, oh no, just one seat's $150.
Go fuck yourself.
And I'm like, okay.
I mean, that's still not.
I'm like, that's not
terrible.
bad.
It's
I'm like,
$300 for the front seats.
I'm like, how much for all the seats? I'm like, $400. I'm like, okay, that's
it is
not
an ST. Like
no,
what is it?
That is a standard base. That's the first ones
So
with
that's
the
a
fucking
cloth.
geometric goofy ass shape. In it.
I would ask, like, give me the trim models of each of those and let me fucking Google them, and then I'll decide.
Hey, let me
what
come
to-
look at them.
Yeah,
absolutely not.
Oh yeah, the one time I went there, I'm like, I don't want to walk through your yard to see what you guys have. Like,
Yeah, just let me see
They're
what's
like,
around.
no, absolutely not.
Yeah.
That's
I'm like, all right, fuck
everything-
you. I'm gonna go walk around your fence and fucking peek in.
Yeah.
Well, the one time I called them because they had a 2.5 EJ
Yeah.
there, and like the pictures they had of it, the dash were like mine's burnt to fuck, and everybody else's is burnt to shit. It was in good condition. They had the roof rails and a couple of other things. I was like, hey, like, can I just come take a look at it? Like, there's gonna be like, I'll basically by the time I'm done, I'll have bought that entire car and scrapped it
Yeah,
myself.
I'll have a parts list
They're
for
like,
you.
nope,
Yeah.
absolutely fucking not. And I'm
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
so can you list like these parts off for me? Well, I'll have to go out there and take a look and write it all down and then get it back to a price. And at that point, I was like, just never mind.
Yeah, like,
no,
that's
they are
your
so
job.
difficult to deal with.
Yeah,
Which is weird because I remember fucking back in the day, that's who I got my 350
that was not
from.
the
No,
same place.
That's Peru Auto Salvage.
No,
it used to be a junkyard, but it had a different. It
was like,
wasn't
it
the
was
same
like
Three Sons
Jose's
thing.
or something
Three
like
Three
that.
Sons is new.
Completely different.
Yeah.
It's not.
Are you
the
thinking
same.
about the paint shop closer to Illinois Valley Auto Group?
Maybe.
I think you are.
Maybe
I don't
but
know.
It was not them. They're
Because
relatively
Three Sons
new.
is behind the paint shop, yeah?
No,
No.
the paint shop is it's next to the Tourist Motel.
Hold on.
It's got the little clover or whatever.
Yeah.
Then it's the paint shop, and then there's a cornfield, and then on the other side of the road is Peru Auto Salvage.
I'll pop the
Three
map.
Sons is over. It's actually
It's
behind
right-
Illinois Valley. Yeah.
It's right next to it. Hold on.
Yeah.
Here
So
you go, Marcus.
Auto Salvage Co. is Peru
So
Auto Salvage.
Peru Auto
Yep.
Salvage is here.
Yep.
Yeah.
And
Juan's
Three
Body
Sons
Shop
is right here.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. No,
Yeah.
go.
Scroll up a little
Yeah,
bit.
scroll up.
Illinois
Yeah.
Valley's on the corner. Over
Yeah.
to the left is
Juan's Auto Body. That's where I was thinking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of. Okay.
Yeah. This over here. Yeah.
Yeah.
Different places. But yeah, they're all in the same block, which
Yeah.
is weird. But it's like, oh, I want to look at their yard. Let me just zoom in on Google Maps.
No, well, I
What do you got
literally
here?
I called Andy.
That's an old picture.
That's an
'cause
old
That's all
picture.
equipment now.
Yeah.
I texted Andy after I talked to him. I'm like, so do I just go over there one afternoon and just toss the fucking drone up?
And just look around. Honestly, you probably should.
I mean,
Fuck
like,
them.
I not to be an asshole. I want to see if I can buy. I'm trying to do business with you, but
and they're
like,
making it impossible.
Yeah, I have good money that you
Yeah,
will.
I
want
will
to accept,
literally
but you
come
won't
pay
let me see the
fucking
product
cash.
before I pay you. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
like I'm not gonna. And like I was very specific because I was asking about the windshield wiper reservoir.
Sure.
I said
one very specific part.
do not pull the plugs off. I need the plugs. I need you to just cut the wiring harness as far back as it'll go.
Yeah.
And like this, that, and she's just like, well,
Yeah,
I don't
she
know
don't
if-
know what the fuck she like. It's
That's
all her
the
husband
problem.
or whatever too.
I,
Like, the
I don't know if I
receptionist
can
lady-
do that. And I'm like, then why the fuck am I talking with
You're
you?
a junkyard. You can do that. You're not
Yeah,
going to
you're
sell
gonna
this
scrap
car.
the car anyway. Who cares?
Yeah.
Like, come on, dude.
Like Peru Auto
Yeah.
Salvage is like, hey, you want to go look around? Fucking all right, go ahead. Like, don't steal fuses.
I'll say they usually ask. They're like, "What are you looking for?" And if
yeah,
they, if
and
you
then
don't-
they point you in that direction.
Well, no, I mean, they have said like, "I know we don't have that." I'm like, okay, and then
they could save your time too.
yeah.
So
but
it's like,
they've gotten stingy a couple times with me, but they're
but-
way more forgiving
I
and
think-
way better on prices.
Oh,
with
yeah.
everything too.
Yeah.
I think the one bad experience I've had for them, it was for my 05 Impala, and I needed a fender well liner.
Mhm.
And I went in to the yard literally with my 10 mil socket, pulled the 3 bolts off it, walked up, paid the girl cash, and I was just like, well, I'm here. Like, this is the car I drove, and I went to go put it on, and some guy came out and he's like, did you fucking pay for that? Like, yeah.
like, yeah, I
And he
sure
was just
did.
like, okay, and then turned around and walked away. I'm like,
I wouldn't even call that a bad
What the
experience.
fuck?
That's just some dude's like, hey, what are you doing?
yeah, like,
Like, are you trying to make sure?
Oh, the
it
amount of
fits?
times
But-
I've like been able to just steal shit. Like they don't like they're like, yeah, go out in the yard. I've thrown shit in my truck and be like, hey, I grabbed everything. I said, here you go. Like they're
not-
especially like I've been there enough. I feel like they know.
Yeah,
me,
they're not
but-
too concerned if you're gonna steal stuff. They just rather you didn't,
yeah,
obviously. But
pretty much.
so yeah.
well,
I'll have
and
to-
it's like, in my defense, if I take one little inky dink trim piece that I need because, you know, It's like $1.
They'd probably give it to you.
Yeah,
and
they
just take
don't
it,
give a
or like
fuck.
give me another $1 or $2 or whatever.
Yeah.
I'll say the more you shop there, the more they're like, yeah, I just like the amount the great deal they gave you on this makes up for the $20 they're gonna make you for paying for something else.
Yeah.
So
But even then, it's cheaper than buying new for all of it.
Oh,
so,
fuck yeah.
So yeah, I need to debate if I go with the nice leather trim Recaros
Mm-hmm.
or get just some shit seats to put it together. That's the problem. So
Get one shit seat for right now.
I mean,
technically,
yeah,
but
just put a driver's seat in it, and then
I could technically
wait to
do
find
that.
a deal on SD seats or some shit.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
Like there's one guy with the Recaros for sale in like Chicago for $1,000. I'm like, about
Go fuck
$750.
yourself.
But he might
How
have
about
already sold.
$550 and a firm handshake?
They may be sold already, but
Yeah.
I don't know. All the ones I want are super far away, but for a good there's the nice ST trimmed cloth for like $250 in Ohio. I'm just
Yeah.
like, this doesn't.
I'm
do me
not
any
driving
good.
to a state that doesn't exist.
I might. I fucking might. Just
Well,
to,
yeah, but again,
just
like,
to not give business to
buy
Three Sons 'cause
buy
they're
a
pissing me
basic
off.
seat that bolts in from Peru for $50 that they're
Yeah,
gonna charge you. That
exactly.
way you have a seat in the meantime. You can drive it.
Anything would be better than nothing. Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah. Weight reduction.
Literally. And it's like I
And
could buy the
budget.
Single seat it. Fuck it.
I
Center
could bu-
console it.
I could buy the cloth trim and just sell them again later too.
Yeah.
It's
How about
not-
this? Just go on Facebook Marketplace and find a love seat couch, and we'll just shove it in the
This
back.
is a race car, sir.
Yeah. So,
If it was a Cadillac, you could talk me into it.
I could make it happen on something else, not this.
dude, we'll get the recliner. You could sit and recline in the back.
I could be interested. Lazy boy.
yeah, hell yeah.
Just absolutely full couch in this thing. Maybe not, but yeah, I got to figure out some seats for this thing. So that'll. But I don't want to spend too much before the title. But I want to spend stuff so I can have it done. And I don't fucking
Yeah.
know.
You need to find.
Be
that-
nice if he just had the title when he said he had the title and
Yeah.
wasn't lying to me because he didn't know.
What a
'Cause
bitch.
He's like, oh, we moved it. It's not where I thought it was. I'm like, so you haven't checked?
I'll say if I were you, I would check like tomorrow on the title because you have the tracking or whatever.
I have a reference number.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
can pull
I
it
would
up
check that tomorrow
and just
then
see what it says.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really like I said. I don't think you need to get ahead of yourself
No.
without
too
the
much?
title.
The
I
fact that
yeah.
he's able to order a new title
Yeah.
and it's going through means like, okay, he probably does
Well,
own the car and
yeah.
own
Did
the
you
title.
check it at all?
Not yet.
I would. I would at least want to say like pending or processing or
Well, it'll probably just say
something.
that no matter what.
As long as it comes up on their website and says something.
The fact that he could apply for it
Yeah.
means that it's probably fine.
True, but
Yeah.
I would still just double check.
Yeah.
It'll take you 2 seconds.
Yeah.
to
Oh,
check.
yeah.
Well,
no.
tomorrow's Friday. He did it on Monday.
Monday.
So-
So it's like, it might be here
There,
like
yeah, there's 4 days.
next
already,
Friday
like-
at the very latest.
Yeah.
Is the
Yeah.
latest I would expect him to at least have it. So
I mean, I would at least order a clutch.
that's one it's like, I probably should because if I'm going to
You
pull the
can
motor,
you
I
can
should swap
return
it.
that.
Mm.
You can.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, you're already there.
Yeah. It's
And
like
if
I'm
it's
already
got a
that far
stock
in.
clutch on it, who knows how beat the fuck he made that.
Yeah. And he's like, you probably should replace it. I'm
Yeah.
like, that's fair.
I would order a clutch because you can always return that. I
Mhm.
would wait until the title comes in to get seats.
That's kind of where I'm at.
I
It's
would I would
well,
just for
if I
right
get
now go to Peru and buy a $50 seat.
yeah, if Peru Auto Salvage has one that'll,
I'm
I need
almost
to make
positive
sure
they
the
have,
11
yeah.
like because 11
the
to
brackets are
15
different,
will
yeah.
fit
Mm.
into this year. I think
Yeah.
they will.
Mhm.
I think they're all the same floor plan, but I need to check and make sure.
Gotcha.
It'd be so nice if Focus seats fit because they're
Oh, yeah,
fucking
they're really nice.
everywhere.
Yeah.
There's like leather trimmed Recaros everywhere for $250.
Yeah.
Not
Change
for
the brackets.
I mean, I'll say you.
I don't
also
have the
could just-
brackets.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I would.
You could just You could just make the
Yeah,
brackets
just make
work.
some.
You
I
are
could.
a fabricator.
I could
God
make it work,
forbid.
but it's like if you have the Fiesta base brackets, you could swap the Focus seats onto them pretty easily. I just don't have them. I'm like, God damn it, it's so
Oh
close.
yeah, that's true.
And then all the heating pinouts will be wrong. I'll have to change all that stuff. But
That's
You don't
fair.
need heated.
I don't need
seats.
heated seats. It's a race car. The guy was like going to delete the AC and stuff out of this thing. I'm like, what are you doing with this car? Like, all the parts you have aren't legal for stage rally anyway. So what are you doing?
Yeah.
He's like, I just want to see someone rally cross it. I'm like, well, I might. I don't fucking know.
yeah.
I'm like, I'll just get this car built and then sell it and buy a C5 Corvette. Fuck do I
Hell
know?
yeah! It's a Brian. You're such a Corvette guy. I'm waiting for it to
I'm
happen.
such a goofy guy.
No, you're gonna be a fucking big Fiesta tuner guy at this point.
I can put the fucking Burble Taco Bell.
Oh,
fart
I
tune
know.
on
That's
this
the
thing.
that's exactly what I was thinking. I was looking at it when I was on the trailer. I'm like, fuck, like. You're just gonna have a good fun daily now.
It currently
Damn.
has no exhaust either. It's a
Oh, yeah.
high flow cat downpipe to nothing.
Oh yeah.
So I'm like,
Yeah.
I could do 3-inch stainless with no muffler and it'll be fucking ignorant. Sound like a fucking
I
trumpet.
love
Just-
this car. I'm gonna keep it stock.
I need to put
No,
an-
he's.
I have to
his-
put some exhaust
He hasn't even
on
put.
it.
He's put fucking what was it? 100 feet to get onto your trailer. He's put
Yeah.
100 feet on it. Like
Yeah.
he has no intention of keeping it stock because it's not stock either.
It's a
so.
race car. Like,
car.
I would like a stock Fiesta, and I would leave it stock.
No,
like-
you would not.
I'm like, it's already not stock, so I mean,
Well, yeah.
like I could just get a
Oh,
100
hard,
I don't
brother.
think you should put like build
I'm not
motor
gonna-
into this. I
I'm-
think you should have a spare motor for this.
Yeah,
but
I'm going
that'd be
to
about it.
put the car together and run it like that, and it's probably plenty fucking fast as
Yeah,
it is.
exactly.
And it's like if I go to street or pick up some 110 octane, it is what it is, you know? We make race cars.
Yeah.
But it's like to run E85, you need the high pressure fuel pump, $1,500, and 50% over injectors, which are $900.
Yeah, maybe you just stick with regular one.
I'm like, damn, maybe I just run it on 93 and fucking. I wanted something I could do road trips with. This is not the car for that. But it'll be fast and cool.
yeah.
So,
Keep your rear seats out of it and put a big ass transfer tank in it.
but then I can't take my friends in my race car. Come on,
You
man.
only need to scare one person at a time.
This is fair. Like, oh, it's my stock daily.
Stop, Brian. You're scaring the hose away.
Cams are fucking $1,500. Everything's
yeah.
expensive. It's so little. Why is it so expensive?
because it's niche.
It's gay.
Yeah.
Get a Mountoon race block for like $8,000. Make 500 wheel. Fuck. Twist the frame in half or some Fast and Furious quote bullshit. So yeah, that's kind of where I'm at with that thing. I bought it. I've got it. I saved a little bit of money. It's got so many fucking parts with it. It's ridiculous.
Hell yeah.
Skid plates and spoilers and rally armor mud flaps and fucking splitters and
flaps.
like every single part on there. I'm like, oh, there's $300. There's $500. There's $200. I'm like, I could part this
Also,
car out. And make
ideally,
money.
you should like sell all the spare parts anyway. Like, just make one big post. Like make a list of all the shit.
Wholesale lot.
And be like, I will ship everything. Make $500 back.
Literally,
off
I
all
could
the
make
parts in the
I
back.
could make just the skid plates $490.
Oh,
and it's brand new in box. Like
Fucking
I could
right.
make
that
$1,000
bull-
in
Well, I was like,
parts.
put the
take the shit
fucking
you
skid
want,
plate
but
on.
also sell all the other shit. You know what I mean?
Skid plates are cool, but
Yeah.
race car stuff.
Put the skid plate on.
Like,
But-
hey, here's a stock set of brakes because this one has drilled and slotted, and
yeah,
here,
Yeah.
give me $50 for them. Like, I
yeah.
don't give
I
a
could
fuck.
put the fucking fancy Focus SVT rotors on the back and make you know.
Yeah.
I could do a lot of things, but it's like I just need to figure out where I'm going with this.
Yeah,
Or
a
if I-
starting point.
Or if I even want to keep it. But it needs to run first, so I can decide that.
True.
So yeah. Gotta
Another
fucking-
project.
Motherfucker. Well, the motor's this big. It'll take like an hour to swap. The problem is you're supposed to take like the whole front clip off to swap it
Fuck
somehow.
that.
Oh, yeah.
Fuck
But I'm
that.
like-
We'll figure
I'm
it
like,
out.
I bet I can get away without. Because they have to take the AC lines off, and that's a
Oh,
bunch
yeah.
of fucking around.
Yeah.
So we'll
and then
see.
you're supposed to, I don't know, vacuum the
You're supposed to
refrigerator.
evacuate it into the atmosphere.
Yeah, I'm definitely not gonna do that tomorrow on the F-150.
That's a crime, and you shouldn't do that.
I remember doing that on the
I think it's like a-
Blazer. I was like, I know I shouldn't be doing this.
I think it's like a $10,000 fine.
Huh,
I
it
think
didn't do anything.
You're like really not supposed to do that.
Nah, there was
It's-
nothing in there
I'll
in
just
the
bring my
first
shop
place.
vac over and vacuum it all in the shop vac.
That counts to me.
and then
I don't
it'll
know.
catch. It'll fucking explode. Or
I'm
some shit.
95% sure Jason does have a vacuum pump for a
I
refrigerator.
mean, we've got all
Yeah.
the stuff for it. We have the AC
Oh,
coil.
We're not gonna do it anyway.
I watched something pretty neat on
Oh, did you now?
Junkyard Digs.
Did
Okay.
ya?
Yeah.
'Kay.
So they had an old. Oh, what was it? It was a. It was like a 70.
Is it on their YouTube channel? I
Yeah,
can
it's
just, like,
their latest. It's a Ranchero. It's like gold on orange.
I can just pop up.
I
a
think
thumbnail
I
or
saw the
whatever.
clip of it.
So they used. Oh yeah, you
Ladies and
might have
gentlemen,
actually.
welcome
Shut
to
up,
another
YouTube videos.
They used a daily driver status. They used a
Dude, that
this
thing's
thing.
clean.
computer. Yeah, it was. They used a computer duster can. It's like R512 or some
I
shit.
know exactly what you're talking
They
about.
use it in place of regular R12. They did a
Interesting.
can piercer with a fitting on it, and they plugged it into a regular AC
valve set.
kit.
Yeah, that's fucking dope.
Interesting.
You ever seen the guys who
'Cause
run
well, they-
propane?
They used
in their
a,
refrigerant?
Yeah.
I mean, it works, but
It works.
They used a. They had to replace the air conditioner pump anyway because the pump it's basically an air compressor.
Yeah.
like it's a
It's a-
piston.
it's
with
a rotary
crankshaft and
pump,
everything.
yeah.
The fucking rod was sticking through the block of the.
I did
of the
see
air
that
compressor.
clip.
Oh, yeah,
Yep.
I'm
that-
like,
that's
oh,
not gonna
that's
work.
rough.
He like pulled it out and he's like, "Yeah, thing didn't have AC, so I got to looking at it, and then I started spinning around. And then it, oh, that's not supposed to be there."
oh, that shit's fucked.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. But so he did that, and then yeah, like I said, he used computer duster. I think they used 4 cans of computer duster.
Like the big cans.
Not huge, like regular, fairly
Regular.
regular.
I mean,
like
regular
water bottle size.
They make
like,
little cans too. That's,
yeah.
so
No, it was a regular
cans are the
size
big
bottle.
one.
They used 4 cans of it, and they're like, yeah, it's blowing the
Ice fucking cold.
Yeah, the blower motor was shit, but it's like the temperature coming out of the vents is cold
There's
as fuck.
ice cold
It's just not. It's
idling.
not a lot of air moving is all. But yeah, they had to use a certain type of oil inside the compressor. I'm assuming like for freeze points and shit.
Sure.
But I'm like, yeah, that's pretty fucking cool, and it's easier to do that than convert an old school system into R134
Or buying
yeah.
R12, which is fucking
Very
hard
they,
to
they
do.
said it was like it cost $40 in Duster to do this,
Sure.
as opposed to $40 a bottle of R12.
Yeah, $4
So-
a can. Yeah, way more
So
money.
yeah, sounded like that was a pretty cool thing to do, and especially a neat old thing to do from old cars and stuff.
The fact that you can save an old system with like some modern stuff that isn't made for that, but it's close enough.
Yeah, exactly, and does almost the same thing. Yeah,
That's kinda
I
sick.
thought that was pretty fucking sick.
That's pretty neat. How about that? Is that pretty neat?
And I thought that's their Junkyard Digs has been my absolute favorite YouTube.
your
video
absolute go-to
lately.
now.
Oh,
I need to start
It
watching
makes
them again.
it makes me want to buy any car with a carburetor really badly.
Carburetor.
I keep
No, you
watching Cars and Cameras. They do
yeah.
a lot of go-kart stuff.
Okay.
I want a go-kart so bad.
No, you
Wow,
don't.
you
Yes,
just want
I
to be like
do.
your brother-in-law, don't you?
He's gonna throw hands after this. Jesus Christ.
See, here's the difference.
So here's the tea.
I want a race go-kart frame with like
A CBR
an
engine in
old,
it?
yeah, with
Yeah.
with like a fucking bike engine on the
You want to do
back.
street pulls on the highway?
Yeah,
not
I saw
racing.
on a go-kart.
In Varna right now, I was tempted to buy it even just because there's 2 low mile snowmobiles, both 600 cc's for $850 in Varna right now.
Jesus Christ.
Guy's moving and he doesn't want to take them with.
Put them in your golf cart frame.
I know.
That's what they're made for.
I even just like they're very clean, good sleds anyway. I'm like, fuck, $850 for probably $3,000 in sleds. Like,
Oh, yeah.
fuck me.
You
they're
save
not super
one, you
old.
take the engine out the other.
or you just fucking flip them this winter for
that.
double, triple your money. You know.
When
You-
was
you
the
hope
last
so.
time you saw somebody out in a field?
It
on a
doesn't
fucking
snow anymore.
snowmobile.
They have to go to
Okay,
Wisconsin.
right before the big snow, you list them, and then somebody will buy them every fucking
Everybody
year.
just drives into Wisconsin now. Nobody
That-
even
that
owns them
too,
around
that
here.
too.
I would love to go.
But
do
they
that.
also aren't like 80s junk. They're like 2003,
They're like-
2004.
Well, here's
like,
my
not bad.
beater. It's the 1000 turbo.
Yeah, but it was like 2,300 miles on both of them. Like, oh my god, dude, that's
that's
so
nothing.
nice. I know. That's what I'm saying.
But now 1000 turbo is like $4,000.
Fair.
You get a fucking beat sled for not much money. It's
Yeah,
crazy.
no, I just want to make a death contraption out of a fucking go-kart.
I think
frame.
you'd be shocked.
you
how
have a
fast, like,
Blazer and a 350. Figure it out.
put the 350 in the Impala. Put the
absolutely fucking.
put the
that.
bike motor in the Blazer. We're done. It's over.
Oh fuck.
I've
I've
seen.
been
I've
looking
seen
at bikes again now. It's getting bad.
I've seen
I don't know
motors
why
for
you
your
don't
bike
just
for
actually
sale.
finish the Blazer. Honestly,
Because it's a piece. It has,
gives a fuck?
it has no
Everything's a
purpose.
piece.
Do
It has
you
no
want to know
purpose.
why I have not finished the Blazer?
because you're a procrastinator.
No, because I
Yes,
don't have a fucking garage to do it in.
Even
if
then.
I had
But
my
you bring
own
the
garage,
Subaru to Brian's parents every
That's
weekend to tinker with it.
different.
No, it's not.
He doesn't
if
have
you
a
brought
trailer.
the Blazer to his parents'
No,
house
no, no,
one
no.
weekend, it'd be done.
We've talked about that.
No.
And it wouldn't.
No, it wouldn't.
It
That
needs so much work.
That project is a sit on it for 2-year project. That is
It's a pile of shit. Just get it running. Don't get it right.
The engine is fucking running.
Then put it in the car.
I need a transmission.
That's
and new
$100.
engine mounts. And no, it's fucking not.
Brother, a turbo 400 out of a junkyard is $100.
True, but
I'm telling you,
it
right
doesn't mean
now.
it'll be good.
It
Or-
doesn't have to be. You just
Yeah.
got to get it to run.
There's a lot of
Or
stuff
scrap
that would have
all
to
of
be
it.
fixed.
Yeah, same.
no.
Just don't do it. Yeah,
Never.
that's the better option.
It's gonna
to
sit
not.
there. You're gonna die before that car gets
Yep.
scrapped.
It'll be given to my
Put it
kids.
this way: if you sold all those parts, you could buy a used R1. Don't ask me how
No,
the math
the
works.
fuck I could not.
I was
I
hoping
could
to-
maybe take myself out to lunch at Taco
I was
Bell.
hoping to get him excited. It's not how the math works at
No.
all.
Yeah, no.
You could buy a really beat R1.
Yeah, from like the
Like
80s.
you get like a stolen one from like 06 or
Yeah.
something. It's like 600.
Bro,
Yeah,
I have
okay,
Banshees
fine.
in my
Look
marketplace
at-
looking up right now.
No,
Oh,
a lot of no
look
title
up,
stuff.
Like 90s to 2000s R1. They got that fucking bumblebee fucking headlights. They're ugly
yeah.
as shit.
Womp, womp,
it's the
womp,
2000s.
womp.
Every bike was ugly. What do you fucking mean?
Yamaha R1. $5,000.
Yeah, yeah.
$2,000.
The blue one.
$2,500.
Blue one, $2,500. Used to work like a charm. Dropped a valve 3 months ago. Come on.
No.
Easy.
No title.
No
So
title.
go to the-
wonder
Can
why.
verify VIN. I mean, come on.
in Peoria.
6 weeks. I mean, come. You could
No.
put
no.
that motor in your
That-
bike.
That bike is so fucking ugly.
How dare you?
It's ugly.
You're crazy.
It's ugly.
$1,200.
Com-
Wait, hold on,
Compare-
go back.
22,000 miles. Gixxer
Go fuck
1,000.
yourself.
It's just a scam. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
But
That,
still.
that's
Yeah, that's a
scam.
Florida fucking driveway.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
a way nice bike.
To the right one.
This blue one,
Yes.
Hey, look, that's my same paint scheme.
$8,700.
I think that.
no,
Oh, is it
it's-
is it R1?
It's
in Chicago.
Yeah, it's a
It's a YZF.
It's an R1.
Okay, if you say so.
Oh yeah, that's our one. Okay, I'll say that.
Te-
like
technically,
identical colors and stickers
until
to
this
Ryan's
current
old R6.
Sure.
model, frame model, whatever the fuck
With
you
the
want to
same
call
exhaust.
it. Oh, the older R1 exhausts look fucking tits. It's just the front of them I fucking hate. They look ugly as shit.
Let me find more beat bikes. Let me set price to like
99 R1 for $5,500. You're
Hold up.
fucking retarded.
$3,500 max.
This is what the podcast should be. Us just berating
browsing
marketplace,
Marketplace.
people. I'll be honest. Yeah. Who needs memes when we have marketplace?
$3,500. YZF. Garage store
Yeah.
never dropped. Come on.
Oh, that's
engine's not in the bike at the
moment.
moment. Fuck it.
Why is it not in the bike? if it was
Perfect. You
garage
take that
kept?
motor and you put it in a go-kart.
Cash or trade it for a smaller bike, preferably a 650 or 600. Just trade him your bike straight up. This could be
No.
you. Look
No,
at it.
No. No.
Look how
He's got,
artsy the photo
he's got
is.
vignette on the picture.
Nope.
Come on.
Nope.
What about this dude? He's got Iron Man colors on his bike.
Nope. That looks
Rebuilt
fucking-
title definitely means it was
Nope.
stolen at some point.
That looks dumb as fuck.
How dare you?
Oh, God.
Rockford,
You're the pickiest
3,500. I
retard.
mean, come
Nope.
on.
Looks like shit.
It's a 600. Okay, he's
Yep.
just lying.
Pointless.
Wah, wah.
Well, technically, the YZF was YZF's 400s through the thousands.
I ain't reading that much.
I don't know. They fucking look ugly as hell.
Damn, they're in a lot.
You
of,
know what I
they're in a lot
really
of
want?
1,000cc bikes. I'll be honest.
You know what I really want? A TW200 with a Cafe Racer conversion on
No,
it. They look
they
so good.
Here we go. Motorbike, Chicago. Clean title. I am shocked.
Bullshit.
It's got to be a scam then. Okay. Like $2,200 for this?
Yeah,
no
no.
way.
Nope. Ugly
It's
as
always
fuck.
a scam.
Ugly as fuck.
Fucking marketplace. Can't have shit out here.
Wait. Go back down. Was that a Ducati?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, it was a fucking...
Panigale Street Fighter.
Yeah, it's a cowl.
Just the real rear
Yeah.
cowl.
Yeah, that's how
But
much
the
you
bike-
get
They're
with the
so
cowl.
good looking bikes, but man, let me tell you, them single
This-
rear swing arms
this
and
piece
the
of
fucking dry
plastic-
clutch.
This is $400. You can't afford Ducati
Yeah.
money. You're not that guy, pal.
It's such a good looking bike.
1,000cc. Search. What do we got?
Damn.
Come
that's
on,
slow as
Facebook
fuck.
Marketplace.
It's it is taking its
Give me
time.
that heat.
It is Angie. $2,500 pure.
Nope.
That's the same one.
The next red one,
I don't like.
$6,800.
I don't like cowies.
Holy fucking stretched.
Bike is clean, never a scratch. Can you show me more pictures? Or is there... Okay, there's no more pictures, I guess.
That does
Damn.
look clean from the rear.
From
end.
that one quarter view. Man, we can search Marketplace all day.
Gee, look at the fucking Gixxer. Of course, it's a fucking Gixxer with
shit.
like the
Bad.
big ass fucking stretch
The super
rear
stretch.
swing.
Exhaust only. It's not for the bike. That exhaust is $550. Come on,
Go
man.
fuck yourself.
This shit crazy. That's a
It's
300.
probably from like an 05. So it's
Yo, is that a
discontinued part.
BMW 1000 R?
Not double R, just regular S1000. You can just buy this.
Boo. No,
Ooh,
I'm
we
not
got sound?
fucking buying a Beamer.
We got sound. Skip
Start-
It's just a walk around, yeah.
Make some noise.
Why Facebook thinks everything needs a fucking video now?
Oh,
I
it
don't
pisses
know.
me off. Like, start your
It's-
bike.
Yeah, especially if they're not running. Like, they're
If
the
you
only
start
reason
it.
the video's there
He
is
didn't,
to see something
he
running.
didn't start it. If you're gonna have a full titanium exhaust on your bike and you have
Tail
a
of the
video,
dragon sticker.
start it.
Hell yeah.
Fucking, they look cool though. But
No, I'm not buying a fucking Beamer.
yes, you are.
No, the fuck.
Hey,
I'm
look,
not.
Repsol.
Repsol.
Wow.
Oh, yeah.
What a
Yeah,
damn
Honda.
shame. Fucking,
That livery does go hard as fuck.
it looks so sick.
Nope.
Not for $6,000. We
Nope.
could do this literally. The problem is, this is what we do
on,
before
wait,
and
yeah.
after the podcast.
I was
Go
doing
back
this
up.
right
To
before
what?
the podcast.
To what?
2015.
This one?
Yeah.
What about it?
Look at how much nicer that
Oh,
bike looks.
Calm down.
The whole front
It looks like
end.
a fucking...
He's parting
it's
it out.
Oh, my
wow.
god.
Parting out your dream bike, just throwing it away.
LOL.
Hey, go get the engine. Put it in my bike.
I mean,
That sounds like a horrible idea.
what do you want for the motor? Let's see. Swing. I don't see a motor on
Can't
here.
even
He might
fucking
not be
read
selling
that.
the motor.
What a bitch.
He might be using the motor.
I think he is.
Maybe he's just better than you.
Yep.
Pussy.
$3,500 for a
For the
with
frame,
clean title.
clean
What the
title though.
fuck?
That's more than some people want for whole bikes
Jesus
though.
Christ.
It's just so much better looking.
It looks like
bike.
the head of a fucking locust now, that in those pictures.
Some of those like weird pointy fucking.
Yeah.
Oh,
fucking
like
stick bugs.
Like yeah, the
Stick bugs.
Decepticon style, like
Yeah.
mine is.
Yeah.
Fucking gay.
Can't have
I like
shit
the
out here.
fucking. I like the old ones.
You're more of
Bumblebee
a
looking ass.
Nah, they look so
old
dumb.
smooth bike.
If they weren't so bulbous,
Bulby.
like if
Most
they were,
of them aren't.
I know. No,
It's only
most
the
of them
older
fucking are.
Like 20 fucking probably like 08 to
Yo,
12.
Ducatis.
They're very
7
pointed
Gs.
headlights. Yeah.
Go fuck.
Oh,
fuck
hold on.
that. What is
Kickstand
that,
mount needs to be
848?
welded. Junk.
Junk.
848. Yeah. 6,000 miles. I mean, come on. Or is that one, or that, or that, or that, or this, or that?
Oh, actually, no. Those little 4-wheelers out front are all China ones. They just look. They look
China.
styled like a.
It's not like a KTM,
KTM,
almost.
yeah.
Yeah, they
I
look
was
like a
about to say.
Raptor, but yeah, no, I've seen them a lot lately. They get me every time. I'll like scroll past fast on Facebook. I'm like, what? I'm like, oh yeah, no.
You're like, what is that?
I'm like,
Oh,
a Raptor for $2,000. Oh, never
great.
mind.
Oh man, it's
I'm
Chinese
like, oh yeah, it's
junk.
a brand new
Another
piece of junk.
Jixer.
Like, I could scroll. Could scroll this shit all
I've
day.
seen that one a couple times, and
they're so
it looks
pretty.
Go buy it.
He already had one.
Buy
Yeah.
another
He had this
one.
same bike,
Yeah, stock exhaust. Ew. No, there was one that was like a perfect build actually, and I'm like, ooh,
but you just buy a Honda CR450 if you're gonna do it. So
huh?
Honda CR450, the not DRZ 400, the better version.
No,
Six
CR,
speed.
CRF450L.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Yo, fucking Hayabusa.
yeah.
for
$5,500
$5,500.
Oh, 9. Oh,
Roller.
oh,
Just
yep.
blown up.
Fair.
Race car.
It is a race bike. Yeah.
Race bike.
The
Wheat
toy
bike.
shop. Hell yeah.
Yeah. Okay, we can look at this shit all day.
God, they're so ugly, but they're so fucking iconic at the same time.
But they're fucking heavy.
They
are
They make
heavy.
them that same body style.
Your
today.
bike's probably.
Oh, yeah.
I guess.
I
not-
saw one last week. I posted in the group chat, and I was like, "This fucking pussy's got a license plate that says risk it, but can't twin turbo this bitch and actually risk it."
That's bold coming from a
The
600
bank
owner.
will loan me the money to turbo
See,
it.
look, oh, there's another one.
They're fucking so goofy looking.
They're so fucking
Tell me
ugly.
this shit ain't goofy
it's
looking.
so ugly.
Super fast. Yeah, because it's 1,340 cc's. Because it's a humongous bike.
Yeah.
No.
Ugh.
It's the last thing you
So
need.
fucking nasty. Oh, I would never.
I mean, you could,
They're
but
too ugly.
Well,
can't have shit out here. Okay, do we have anything else to talk about? Or we
Yeah, I
looking-
was gonna say is
we just scroll on
Uh,
Facebook now. Do everything cool saved?
Oh yeah.
Let's go through that today. Like,
Yeah, let's check out your.
what's
save.
in my saved today? Where's my saved page? What have I been doing?
bike.
Oh yeah, we can look at this thing.
Oh, this thing's sick.
This
as
is Andy's new favorite thing. It's a fucking pit bike with Goldwing fairings on it.
Yeah, can you send me that listing?
I will
actually?
send it to you.
I just want it to
It's
be.
so
I just want to have
good.
it.
You should make Kyle buy it. He's got the real Goldwing. Be like,
Yeah.
here you go. It's so cool. Oh, I don't have the laptop
God
on.
damn it. I want to
Look
ask
at
this. I'm
this
like,
thing.
can I rent this for $200?
Yeah, can I
Like-
Turo this bitch or what?
Like, I just want to ride it up. I want to pull up to my buddy's house, unload it down the block, and then ride up. Be like, you ready for the ride out, bro?
yeah, we going
Let's
cruising
go.
or what? He'd be like, what is wrong with you? Chick magnet for sale.
Did you notice the dragging mud flap also?
Damn right.
Yes.
Oh god, I
It's
love it
so
much,
good.
dude.
Fiesta Park. Oh, there's this.
Oh, I saw that.
Engine
I was
hoist?
debating about
Engine
buying
hoist?
that.
The
Yeah.
fuck?
Hold up.
You flip it down.
There's a
and
toe
you
behind.
Yeah.
This
Oh,
guy's
that's cool as fuck.
the man's
I
a
have
genius.
one guy.
But it tows.
I know.
With wheels.
I could make that.
But his is cooler because he already owns it.
Fair.
Fiesta seat like these ones.
Yeah.
The ST trim.
250.
They're in Ohio though.
Yeah.
We've driven to Ohio for bullshit before
Yeah.
for your wheels for your truck.
Fair. We're already next time we go to Badlands to see if they're there, we'll just
Honestly.
keep going.
Well, where's the first ones? These ones. Fiesta seats, $10.
Muncie, Indiana. Yeah.
They're
oh,
pull-
giant fucking hole. in the
Giant
seat.
hole. They were pulled out of a smoker's car.
Yeah,
Ew.
like he put it out in the
$10.
fucking in his crotch every
Fuck
time.
no.
Pretty much.
Fuck me.
Where else are you supposed to put the ashtray?
Fucking don't smoke in your car.
Christ, yeah,
Or yeah,
1,000.
these guys. $1,000
Yeah.
bucks.
Good lord.
Because the seats have airbags in them, so they're fucking expensive.
Oh fuck. They have the curtain.
Side
Yeah.
pillar airbags, yeah. Over on
Yeah.
like the side of them, but still, they're fucking expensive. There's from buying this. Yeah, that's about it for today. That's all old stiff. A lot of Fiesta sale. Oh, here's a
Yeah.
guy shooting a carp in half. If you guys are curious,
Hell yeah.
Dope.
I've seen this. Yeah.
Bang.
Yeah.
there's that. So, if you were wondering, there's,
When will we be able to shoot carp like that?
I mean, any day you want to, technically,
I don't think anybody's gonna.
nobody's gonna stop you. You have a
Yeah.
shotgun on
Like,
a boat.
I think
know.
what would happen is the game warden would come out and go, "What the fuck are you doing?" And you'd go,
Well, I'm
"Killing the
helping."
carp." And
More
he'd
like-
go,
Yeah.
"Do you have a Foyd card?" And you'd go, "Yep." And he'd go,
Good, give me
All
that.
right.
I have a point card, a boater's card, and it's during daylight hours, so I
You're
can
like,
hunt.
you're like, bro, I'm on a kayak. What do you mean? You're just live welling carp with your
Fuck
shotgun.
yeah. Actually, okay, so we went up to Mendota Lake.
Okay.
Mendota Lake is right next to like a tributary. The tributary is no engines, only
Yep.
Only paddles.
only paddles and stuff.
"Paddle this horse."
We went fishing in Lake Mendota. I caught a little catfish. It was pretty decent. It's probably about a foot long. Put it back. We're like, all right, let's go try the tributary before it gets dark out. We go up there. The fucking grass carp that were breeding. Like
Okay.
we walked. So there was two people on the dock.
Start dropping quarter sticks.
Dude, there were so like There was probably 6 of them right in front of us. It was also like really, really shallow, so their fins are just sitting
You can
out in the
see
water and
them,
stuff.
Do you want to borrow my my pitchfork and just?
Oh, I have one, but
Yeah,
no.
he's got one. Trust me.
But yeah, so we were fishing like, off the bank, but it was really, really shallow, so we weren't getting anything. But like we walk up and there's just fins everywhere. We're like, what
You
the
could
fuck?
just see
I
them.
look over at the deep end, like because basically that tributary feeds the other lake, and up against the bank you see like it looks like a piranha attack. There's fucking water going everywhere. It's the deep area, so like there's probably 100 carp over there breeding. I'm like, and I see this dude walking down
They're
taking a
just over
video
there
of it.
fucking-
He eventually comes back around and shows me the video. I'm like, holy,
There's so
fuck.
many.
They're fucking ridiculous,
You
dude.
just throw a pound of explosive over
Oh,
there and just
dude,
yeah, the
you
whole
eat
lake
for a
just
month.
floats.
Yeah.
Ew, I wouldn't
I-
want to fucking eat them.
I don't think I want to
nasty
eat
fucking
grass carp
things.
for a month.
Okay, you can bait something else that'll
You
eat
can
them.
use them to go catch something.
Catfish.
Yeah,
there you
use them
go.
to catch a
Fuck
big
yeah.
cat with them or something.
Fuck yeah.
Big
I'll
cat.
sit outside for 2 days and then go catfishing with them.
You catch a gator with that.
Fuck yeah, brother.
Christ.
Hell
What
yeah.
the fuck are you doing? I'm carp hunting. You got an issue?
Yes, actually, I do. All right, are we done here today,
I
boys?
think so.
Cool.
I got poop again.
Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. We'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.